Hello, everyone. I am Cats at Dragons, and tonight I shall be bringing you.
Cameron, for God's sake, get away from the microphone, my good man. Honestly, you can't take him anywhere. This damn pussycat. Love you to death, but my God, stop trying to steal the limelight. Hi, everyone. How are you going tonight? I'm Dragons of Cats, and welcome to Dragons Brew D&D, where I run a fairly alright group of mates around, herd some cats, get them drunk, try to get through plot, but never happens. And we have a great time while doing it. It's a great way to stay in shape. And then we found $50.
Who found
I
this?
never spent 50.
Where's this 50 bucks at?
Wait, you guys getting paid for this?
Yeah.
You're not?
And then
Oh,
I don't know about it.
and as you can see, I found $50.
Oh, that paper money.
Get that wet.
Dues.
I have a Monopoly main too.
I don't. No, I don't know. I don't know.
I actually do. I got a couple of
I
Monopolies in
laugh
my
to hide
cupboard.
the pain.
Welcome to Dragons Brew. We are running tonight's game 100% for charity, as we are supporting the Cancer Council. Now, if you want to help supporting the Cancer Council through us, you're more than happy to scroll on down, click on the donate little banner, and your wonderful donations will go to a great cause, help us fight cancer, because cancer is a fucking dick. Cancer fucking sucks. Personal experiences, and there's a lot of people, it fucking sucks.
Yep.
How can you help? Not only will your donations go to this great cause, but also help our players. How, you ask? Well, you donate $1, you can give a player a D10 healing dice. What about $2? You just flick away $2. You don't need that. Just goes to one of our players that can give them a advantage. What about $5? You just want to skip tomorrow morning's coffee and just have some water. That's fine. If you want to do that, and if you can go and if you can happily skip that coffee, you can give one of our players a natural 20. If you're feeling really generous, $10 will get you a natural 1 for me to give out to any player or a player of your choice for the next roll. $25 might give a wondrous uncommon item to appear, and any amounts over that, well, I will get in contact with you. But aside from that, let's kick it off with our show. And yes, indeed, Sunrolf, go fuck yourself, Cancer. See you later. Goodbye, friend. Let's kick it off with our players. And we'll go around the table tonight, and we'll just tell us who you're playing, tell us who you are, and tell us one thing you remember about last week's session. And we'll start it off with the wonderful Joygasm, who is also now hosting us. Thank you, buddy.
No worries. I play the amazing Tabaxi Rogue, Sandstorm, Desert Legend, Lord of Riverguard, many other titles. Bright Candle. Last week was a bit of a comeback to D&D session because we had a few weeks off, and it all started when we realized Sandstorm got a bit too drunk, stole Ikram's money, all of it, betted it all, lost it all, and then the rest of the session was trying to get it back, and we just end up getting a shady trade steal happening. And all that knows about this is us two and no one else, right, Ikram?
Yeah.
No one else must know.
You have a trade deal somehow. It just happened.
We were just the two best businessmen.
Yeah.
That is not going to hold up in court.
That's why we don't have a court yet in Riverguard.
Yes, you do. It's the four of you.
I overrule you all.
Corrupt judges.
He does.
Overruled.
Denied.
Overpawed. Also with us tonight, we have the wonderful Probod playing Ikram Walker. I'll let you explain what Ikram is.
Asimir Druid, so I'm half angel. And last week, once I got my money back from Sandstorm, I went and bought myself an Ankylosaurus. Which is like one of the dinosaurs that has the club as a tail. Pretty proud of it. Called him Anky, and now he's my friend. My boy.
And you rode Anki through the town to
I did.
to Freya's Kayla's house to repose and rode it with the rest of your friends all the way up under the villa, where Belvin's where at that point, like the start of the session, as we finished off, a bird shat on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sign of good luck.
It was. Someone was like, "Oh, how wondrous! How lucky of you! Be pleased." With us also tonight, herding those two cats was the wonderful Belvin Serpenhelm, played by our wonderful BM Curfew. And who's muted?
No. Yes. Hello? Am I?
Yeah, you're good now.
You're good now.
I was gonna say, I'm like, what? I pressed the button and everything.
Your mouth was moving, but nothing was coming out.
Yes. As Carl said, I'm playing Belvin Serpenhelm. Human Paladin. Pretty much the one that keeps his group to his best of his abilities straight on the right path. Doesn't happen as great as he wants to a lot of the times. Last session, I just remember a whole lot of shit, to be honest. Yes.
Nothing happened.
There was just a whole lot of face palms and heavy sighs.
Yes.
This isn't our missing gold you're looking for.
Yes. But at the end of last session, we ended up getting to the next day that we needed to and going to the villa for this meeting that we're gonna have.
Yeah.
With this.
And why are you here for?
Exactly.
Why? No, I'm asking you as a player and as a character.
Okay, I thought that was just an overall question. And why are we here? Because we were told to seek this person out for help.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And finally, we have our wonderful wizard played by. I'm not even going to take it over. You got this. You got this.
I'm Luke, or Bonereeve, playing Casimir, the Tiefling Wizard. We are going to the villa of Wakanga, not Wakanda. Easy mistake. To find out about the Cult of the Dragon's activities on Schult. And yeah. We just arrived at this villa and our new Anki can't fit through the door.
Nope.
It'd
So
be
we-
good though.
So let us dive into tonight's session as Anki is being led over to a little grazing patch in which they're able to
Just resell him.
just resell him. Yeah.
Make some profit.
Delvin may die this episode.
Yeah, because I'm sure Ekram could do that. Come
Oh
on,
yeah, bro.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, bro. I could turn into a dinosaur and eat your ass.
Mate, I'd probably
That
still
came
do-
out so wrong.
Like, alright guys, this is a PG stream.
No, I don't think it is
I
actually.
really
It's
don't
definitely
know.
not.
I think you have to click that.
And don't leave that
18-year-old,
disclaimer at the first episode.
Definitely want to have some form of parental guardian or guidance with you.
That's why I've got it.
We definitely have that tick, don't you? You got that tick, right? That
We do have
Mature
this is a
filter.
mature channel.
Because, like,
because we
we'll be
would
banned.
not be able to keep it PG. Trust me. There is in no hell of a way we would be able. Yeah, just not it.
Anyway,
Won't even try.
moving along, we resold the dinosaur. Let's keep going.
You've
Wait.
resold the dinosaur.
Hey, what
Yeah,
did
well,
Lucky did not.
That's the
I'll
Okay.
kill everyone.
You approach this as you. Hold on, let's get some better music playing at the moment because, I mean, this also fits.
Yeah, they don't play pianos in Schult. It's too humid.
Yeah, I can't hear the music. It's sad.
Is it too low
Have
for
you,
you?
have you got it turned up in Roll20?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
it's
that.
just a glitch. I think.
That's always a glitch.
Like it sometimes just appears.
Okay,
You
so
tune into the stream.
yeah, we're going.
I'll just mute you guys. Have a delay.
Yeah, have a delay. Perfect. Okay, so as you come into this grand foyer area, you are led up to a large double set of doors of this two-story villa. And you see this man in these white silk robes, leather braces wrapped down around the arms, with multiple rings on his hands, and he bows towards you and opens both the doors for you and leads you into a little waiting area. Well, not waiting area, into a little antechamber that leads to one singular large arched door, which he walks straight on through this illusionary door. And you hear from the other side, "Do not keep our master waiting. Come, please." As you stand in this little antechamber leading to the rest of the house, you all file through one by one. As you reach this pleasant, breezy, tiled courtyard that includes a splashing fountain, green plants, and you hear soft string music that fills the grand sitting room that you now standing. You see that the room is illuminated by floating continuous flames over salt stones. The ceiling of this entryway is 2 stories tall, with fine silk draped from a ring of a pearl unicorn statue. The magnificently tiled floor is flanked by 2 sweeping staircases in front of you that ascend up to the next floor, in which you can see decorations of spinning swords floating, the point facing down to the ground, as they just float there, twirling. You see landscape portraits of realistic scenes that kind of move and shift with you, almost as if they're 3D, of mountains, forests, and deserts, as they all hang in between various tapestries of scenes along the walls. And I'm just going to real quickly...
Luke, this is where all the magic's only allowed to be at.
Yeah, realizing that.
Can we just stay here?
This is my
Bye.
No, but you're still not allowed to cast anything. It's only...
This is fucking bullshit.
As you all come into this large grand chamber.
You say hello to this dude? Hello, dude.
That was the dude who is now actually on this side, and after you all walk in, he looks at you all and says, Master Wakongo is now currently speaking to his previous guests. Just make your way on through. And you see this nice little water fountain that's spewing. That water is just seems to be dripping down from the ceiling in just a fine stream contained only within this fountain. You see a couple of noble-looking, well-off merchants standing. One standing, a female with hair back in the bun, and a more your-style lord sitting down in a chair, just having a good old talk with each other. You overhear the sales of various exotic dyes being sent to a place called Baldur's Gate. Guards here stand with sort of a shirt off, but also at the same time using special decorated wooden shields with bands of brass and iron on them. Sandstorm, you step into the puddle, the little fountain.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in water down and under the caves, and my new appreciation, I just want to dip my toes in, just feel it again. Yes. Yeah. One with the water now.
From fear to fetish.
Yeah.
Hey, wondering.
And then he took near death.
Yeah.
So the last couple of days has just been stinking hot. The humidity here is ridiculous. It is a 50-degree day.
There's no signs, right, that says no doing this. I'm already
Um,
in.
See, by the way.
Just like dub it. Oh yes.
No, Belvin stops that. That's why Belvin's right there. Belvin's just gonna be like, you can't be playing around in this area.
Oh, but it's so goddamn hot.
Yes, I
You
understand.
are in all black and in studded leather.
Yes, but we need to look a bit more
Okay.
respectable.
Professional.
I get up and I look at Casimir and I just do a nod. Does you know what I mean?
And I'm just. And
Can you clean me up, please?
Belvin's just gonna be like,
Be like,
no.
pretty
Hey.
sure I'll get arrested.
I thought you could. It said there was magic here.
There's magic in the building. Doesn't mean
Exactly.
we're past magic.
That's discrimination. You can have candle magic,
Can
but
I
you
ask-
can't have.
I'll ask the guy here. Am I allowed to cast magic in here?
He looks at you and says, "You are under invitation of Master Wakanga. As long as it is a non-threatening cast,
Oh,
it should
perfect.
be fine.
Ugh.
There we
No.
go.
Although I strongly advise about dimensional travel out of here."
Cool. Well, could you please clean me up? I'll just give you the nod and we've been through this many times before. Cleaning me up.
Give him the nod.
Just like,
There's
It's
a
like
small pool of water forming at Sandstorm.
sometimes it's water, sometimes it's blood,
I should be getting paid for this.
That
No.
water just evaporates.
We would all stink without you. We never role play showers ever because we have you.
I'm
It's
the
literally
shower.
just pulling the dirt off and throwing it to the ground.
Yeah.
Except
Probably
we
should
all
still-
did. We all did have a shower and bath and whatnot last episode.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, we did role
Yes,
play. I just
we
say
did.
that, but it
Yes.
took like an hour, that like 2 years.
Casimir didn't use magic.
Oh, of course you did. Right,
You
so-
forgot how to shower.
Shower,
what now?
shave. All right. So
Moving
You see-
along.
you see in the next chamber along in the spa room, there is a man holding a harp sitting down on a stool as he plays it. You see this large harp just floats there, allowing him to play it. What you could expect, Belvin, of the kind of metal this harp is made out of as well, would weigh maybe about 150 kilos. Real big, heavy piece of metal in a very fine dwarven carved, twisted, and turned shape that is producing this great melody in this room. As you approach, you see that there is one serving lady taking around a tray of plates and tray of basically cheese, crackers. There are some crystal glass. There are some crystal glasses full of what you can only expect to be Tidge, the honey drink. And a couple of nobles grab and go, "Thank you," and sip it delicately after sniffing it.
I'm ready to chop if they go for the drinks.
Yeah, so am I. I'm just like none of that used to.
You see that there is one man, a bit of a dandy, in the way he's dressed. He's very flamboyant. He's got a robe that is gold around the collar with then blue filigree that then drapes down to black, then splits wide at the arms that kind of allow them to flow and drape down. He's wearing very old sandals. Right here, buddy. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much, Almighty. Cheers. Thank you. We're playing some D&D. Welcome. Throw some dragons out for it. You see his beard is braided with golden rings of sort. And he's wearing a yellow goldish worn, very well worn turban on his head. And he just yells back, goes, "It was wonderful to meet you, but why don't you come again in the next couple of months and we'll see what business we can conclude." "Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye." And the lady in blue and the man in green I was talking to, they then bypass you begin to bypass you and walk past and go by saying, "Oh, Wakanda makes such good deals. It's wonderful." You then hear this dandy of a man kind of softly clap, and the music. You see the bard look up and begins to change the melody. And it ding 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 ding. And these two individuals just begin to walk right on past. Oh no. I see D&D crew. Oh, thank you. Oh, our internet. Oh, that's not fun. That's never fun. As you guys directed inwards, he takes great notice in seeing the tabaxi just stepping out of the fountain, and then a tiefling casting. Did you cast it?
Yes.
I asked for permission.
Yeah, you did. You did. I was just clarifying. It just skipped my mind up
And
for
the
a
guy's
sec.
just like, hey, I lied.
Fucking jump, yeah.
Yeah. Arrest that wizard.
He looks you over and goes, "Oh, it's good to see another arcane studier within my household. Yes, come, friends." He waves you over. As you shuffle your way on over, he
I like how you did the
I'm just kind of sticking with the
Instead of
group.
talking.
I'm not going to initiate anything.
start a walk.
okay. As you approach and comes in, he walks up to each and every one of you. First to Belvin and gives a bow. "Be pleased, I am Wakanda." To Ikram, "Be pleased, I am Wakanda." "Be pleased, I am Wakanda." To Casimir. And finally, "Excuse me, sir."
To Ikram.
To Ikram. I said something in the back.
I'm just going to give him like a cut and a half wave.
I thought he was just like, excuse me, can you leave?
And then,
I thought he was shooing him as well. Like,
and then steps past Ikram and goes straight to Sansa. "Be pleased." And then walks back in front of everyone and goes, "I take it that you were my 2 o'clock. Is that correct? Welcome to my humble villa. What purchases would you be interested for today? What business shall we include? Have you come seeking potions of restoration? Have you come seeking magical item or some ancient artifact or lore?"
We come seeking information. We were sent by Augusta. I can't remember his name.
Augusta Allbinder.
Yep, that guy. And he said you had information about the cult of the dragon.
Yes, I have been. I've been expecting you. Why haven't you turned up sooner?
this was the only time we could get.
The only time slot, mate. You're booked out.
Come straight up and just let me know. You don't know. You know what? It's okay. Now, I would like to welcome you to my home. My home is your home. I would like to invite you to join me as there is someone I must introduce you to. And then we shall discuss. First off, we need to go to the library. Come.
Casimir's excited now.
As you guys are walking up the stairs, he turns to you and goes, "The lost city of Mesro is the source of many legends across Chult. Say that behind its walls live 1,000 summers. You control the greatest beasts of the jungle. The true born of Uptal. Perhaps even some powerful magics still exist." And he turns back to you all when you guys are halfway up. "Such as the Shadow's Hunt. left and lying there, lost and waiting to be claimed, and then continues up the stairs. Rumors tell it's destroyed in a fierce storm. I have pinpointed it down to more than that. It was an attack. It was a horrible, horrible attack by a great beast. And he pulls out what seems to be a journal. The last trace of it was recorded here in this journal. It mentions a king of feathers, a blessed child of Uptal. I believe it is beyond that beast lies the gateway to what we seek. And he puts the book out towards the group.
Mm-hmm. Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, you can grab it. It's a very worn journal. Red leather, scratched around, and around it is wrapped in a leather string is a sort of purple stone encased in iron that has a few arcane etches in it.
Is it just a strap, or does it look like it's actually sealing it?
It looks like it's just wrapped around it, like the red leather of the necklace matches that of the book. If you unwrap it, it looks basically like a necklace or an amulet.
Don't take it.
What are you talking about, mate?
You look back and it's already gone, and I'm just like, well,
What necklace? Is there any relation between the necklace and the book?
Yes, the necklace was found with the book. I believe it to belong to a construct of great power. A guardian of sort. Yeah. As he takes you on back up the stairs.
Do you still have the book and the amulet?
You still have the book and the amulet in hand. He hasn't taken it back from you.
I'll look at that later.
You are led upstairs to a big double door. As he opens it up, you see this swirling ball of arcane energy floating over a podium. The bookcases that line the walls, and then in the back a staircase leading up to a balcony with a lounge and beanbag cushions that could sit where you could sit looking out a 3 tall arched window.
Be back real quick.
The middle one leading to an external balcony that overlooks the port. He gestures to one of the higher back chairs. And this here is... Hold on one second. Stand by. This here is a friend. Spent the last month with me gathering information on the surrounding undead as well and waiting for the one she's been seeking. As you see standing up from back of the chair, this wonderful guest that we're having tonight. I'd like to welcome Tree Hugging Druid to tonight's game of Dragon's Brew D&D.
Hello.
Oh,
Happy to be here.
you want to clap?
You say that now.
Yo.
Welcome.
As the Roll20 has just not decided to work. Did that shit you
We're just
guys
in a
ever?
dream. Oh,
It probably didn't.
there we go.
There you go. There you go. As you see, standing up from the high back table as
Holy crap.
Floating head.
Floating ahead Wakanga gestures down to her. Says, "I'd like to introduce you to Angel. Angel, if you'd like to describe yourself,
Yeah.
just give yourself a little welcome in. Welcome."
Yeah. Before you is Angel. She has a very fair skin. Her skin almost seems silver to the color. And her eyes seem to be made of fog with no pupil. And her hair is as white as snow. She has scales that seem to contour her face and her arms and her legs, and she kind of looks at all of you and she says, "Well then, I've been waiting for you."
Are these the ones you've been talking about, Miss Angel? Come, friend.
Angel nods. She says, "This is the group."
Come on in. Make yourselves at home within the library, and I shall go out and get some more tea or some Taj made up. Excuse me for a minute. As he leaves you all to the library by yourself, and it's at that time you hear a little draconic. As poking up over the high back chair is this little silver pseudo dragon with just the cutest eyes and cutest face, as he just kind of flies up and around and just flutters over Angel's shoulder.
Can we get one?
Oh,
Ikram's
how
already
much
eyeing
for
it
one?
Gotta collect them all, right?
Why couldn't this been the type of dragon we end up getting?
Yeah, this is so
What are you
cute.
talking about? Ours is really cute.
Oh yeah, black dragon.
Yeah, black dragon.
You see,
Angel kind of scratches under his chin and says, "This is Telethus. You can call him Tilly."
Right. Well,
Anyone?
Well, I'm going
I
to go
don't
up to it and
recognize-
pat it. She's like, ooh, hello.
Hi, you. I'll go straight to the dragon.
well, Belvin will go up
Like a
to
cat.
Angel, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Angel. I was informed that you would be here and that we should contact you and meet with you by my uncle, Onthra. So it is good to finally meet you.
Angel smiles. She says, "Likewise." Yeah, let me get to notes. She looks to all of you and she says, "You know, I've been having visions about you guys."
Good visions.
And
And it's like
you've pulled me in, yes.
we're all waiting, going, and then
You guys are playing the dragon, the pseudo dragon.
She says, "It depends on your outlook."
go on.
Give a note for the donation.
I mean, I have a pretty good outlook.
Viridian, thank you for the donation. My gosh. There's a kiss blown out of the ethereal towards Angel. As Tilly just and
Sorry.
you receive a mental note from Tilly just going, "Oh, these are lovely gents. They're wonderful. This one with the antlers is just scratching so well under the chin." Oh, it's just
Ikram knows that.
Just
they
give it
like
a
it.
scritch, like a bird.
it's just like that.
You're definitely the whisperer, aren't you, Ikram? I know where you like it, right here.
Essentially, yeah.
You can't eat its ass, Ikram, alright?
Oh,
Comes back around, of
Wow.
course.
Yep, here we go.
Well, there's not much worse our venture could go on right now. We've been through a lot. And just tell us, and it can't be much worse than my whole family dying.
it's one way to
jinx
put
it.
it. Could just been like, we've been through a lot, so we're pretty open-minded.
Yeah.
Not like, my family's
yeah.
dead.
Well, if my
Everyone
family
I
can
love
die
is taken
again-
from me.
Well, actually, they could be revived and murdered again.
Oh. True.
Um,
Actually,
Just we're not allowed to use magic here.
Except for in here.
Dirty
In the
face.
house, it's alright. Yeah.
As long as you're inside.
What kind of race is she? Out of curiosity.
She looks human.
But the ghosty,
But is it
foggy
like-
eyes.
But is it
and-
like human or human like Ikram?
like? Do we know what? Yeah.
this is a,
She has an aura.
You got this shining
it tells us
platinum
nothing.
silvery
She has
aura
a
to
little
that kind of
halo.
like, yeah.
Is she an angel and she's called herself Angel?
Make an insight.
That'd be too obvious.
You know how they say, like, hide in plain sight?
Yeah.
I know nothing.
You know nothing.
um,
Well, we're hoping.
she's pretty.
We're hoping you could give us some help with the cult activities on Schult. We've heard they're up to no good.
Um, well, I'm moving things around.
Excuse my notes.
Seriously.
Sorry about that. I am anyway. 'Cause
Yeah, she looks to the group and she says, she motions to a table that's just like piled high, just with books. She says, "Take a seat."
Sit down.
Is there seats around here?
There is a table stacked full of books that have been pushed to one side. There are 6 high-back chairs around that table.
Kaz is browsing the books while
well,
she's talking as well.
Belvin will pull out the chair for Angel to sit in.
Oh,
I so badly want to just be like, oh no, and then my Ankylosaurus just bursts through and be like, oh yeah, and then sit down, and then I've got a seat.
It's like, I'm on like the 4th floor. He just comes in through the roof.
Just,
Ikram, make it.
I was only kidding.
Oh,
I'll sit down.
Not the books.
All right, Ikram sits down. The silly boy.
Yeah. Celia sits down in the chair that was full of
You
books.
said silly.
And she just says, "Thank you."
and then yeah, we'll sit down.
And she
Can we
she
even
pull-
see through the books
Just
that are on the
silly.
table? Like if
The
people,
forehead.
I'd
Did
like-
she fall
I
through the
mean,
chair?
like it's a really big pile, but but yeah, you can see her. She from out of her robes, she pulls a book and begins flipping through it. The book seems to be covered completely, like made out of just dragon scales. And she turns to a page and she begins reading to the notes. Okay. She says, "The visions I've been having are of a scarred-faced man from the Order of the Gauntlet wielding a shielding blade." And she looks to Belvin. "A tabaxi of fur, dark as shadows, wielding his vengeance with half a compass to his home." She looks to Sandstorm. a tiefling of the Cania, thank you, layer of hail, holding a puzzling relic, and she looks to Casimir. And a cloaked man with antlers on his head, a ring of light forming from it.
I was hoping it just stopped at antlers on his head. Like,
A cloaked man with
That's
antlers.
where I was
Yeah.
expecting it to go.
She-
Flashbacks to a news article.
And she looks at Ikram. And she says, the vision I've been having show a ruined city of overgrown canals breaking on dawn. Along the horizon, a dark shape blots the dawn to the east. All of us are flying. I am flying to the Earth mode. I'm reading things and trying to put it in character.
Sorry.
This heart of Uptoa, with those that match your descriptions, and facing one coiled in shadow with an emerald green turban that covered the face with draconic baklava, alongside an elven woman of high magic surrounded in red dark shadows. I have things I need to deliver. To the Camp of Vengeance. It's gonna be dangerous. But all of my visions have shown me with you guys.
We are the chosen ones.
So the Camp of Vengeance, is that the Order of the Gauntlet detachment here?
From Belvin's note that he received, yes, that is correct.
Mhm.
And what's the other bit? The City of Canals. Is that Nine Sorrow?
No, Nyanzari doesn't have any overgrown canals.
Okay. So do we know where that is?
I'm gonna say in the forest,
Yeah.
because if it's an overgrown, then it's
Yeah, true. What's the other thing? There's like a looming shadow or something? A flying shadow?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm just talking out loud. There was
Oh,
something
okay.
else.
Yeah.
There's like a looming shadow over overgrown canals or something.
Yes. A ruined city of overgrown canals breaking on dawn. Along the horizon, a dark shape blots the dawn to the east. And this Ursmo, heart of Uptau, facing one covered in coiled in shadows, wearing a draconic balaclava, alongside the elven woman surrounded in red dark shadows. I've been quite busy. I should have prepared this earlier. But you know
a
what?
vision. They're not normally straightforward. So, by the sounds of it, the cultists are after the heart of Ubtel? Something like that?
only assume.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that seems like something of note, though, in the vision.
yes, but you know, as you've told me many times, visions aren't concrete.
The
Sure,
future can always be changed.
but going off this vision, it does seem like this is something that we need to do. It's something that, in a way, we've destined to come here. meet you and go on this journey with you. So everyone here has been through a lot. We've fought many hard battles that we've got through, so I believe we are ready for this journey. Unless anybody else has any concerns they want to talk about, but I personally will say we are up for this.
I'll just give Belvin the nod.
That's my secret.
And I'll know what that nod is.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
not the other nod you're doing.
No, that's nod
The
to
acceptance nod.
Yeah, exactly. We know each other. We all know each other long enough that we don't really have to say
been
words.
to
the
your
clean me up
classes.
nod.
Yeah,
Yeah. We've been to the classes, where you teach us what nods are what. So.
Yeah. And that was definitely acceptance nod.
1 nod's enemy. 2 nod is everything's okay.
It's never that simple. You know that. You've been to class. Took us 2 years. Okay.
1 class Kazme couldn't pass.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't get to the end.
It's too stupid, even for me.
It was. Wait. That was the dinging bell shit. It was like we had to work out a system and so it didn't stuff
1
up.
ding's enemy attack. 2 dings is dinner.
So everyone's like,
Oh, it's
dinner. They're a good bunch, aren't they?
But yes, do I have everybody's approval? Like Belvin just pretty much accepted.
We're here to stop the cult.
I'll just give you a thumbs up.
Oh no, not the thumbs up! Everyone just got their weapons out.
The thumbs up with left or
Paying
right
attention
hand.
in nod class.
Which hands are you using?
One means kill, and one means everything's okay. No, it's fine.
So, do we know where this city is? Like, can we get a map of Cholt or anything? I'm sure this is probably the place to find a map of Cholt. If there's
Yes.
I'm
Angel.
sure- I was gonna say, I'm sure. Angel. Would you perhaps know the location and where we might need to go?
She does. I just haven't told her yet.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, look. Look. Let's go back.
He just
Yeah.
hasn't been told yet.
anyone? Perfect.
Just,
I know,
just
right?
let it make it so it's coming to me. Gotcha.
Really?
It's like this voice
Yeah.
in the back.
I'm
of my
having
head
a
that's just
vision.
Where's mine, Zara?
Up the top.
No.
Oh, this is so annoying on a laptop.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Don't you have multiple screens?
All right, so
I do not.
you know that the first camp, which was called Camp Righteous, was overrun by undead and destroyed. To which the Order of the Gauntlet so lovingly and stubbornly decided, you know what, screw it, we're going deeper into the jungle to deal with this menace.
Yeah, it sounds like them.
You know for a fact that Camp Vengeance is down the river Shoasta, but it's either travel through the jungle or travel down the river, bypassing waterfalls by making your way down cliffs as the stream runs from the ocean into the landmass that is Cholt itself and continues down. As you pull this map out and put it down for him, the kind of where it's blotted out on the map is mostly blank, as if the majority of Cholt hasn't been completely explored.
Someone spilled their wine.
Someone has spilt their wine.
Yeah.
Just had a few too many last night, you know.
Did we
Angel's
have this
like,
map
I'm
last night?"
so sorry. I didn't think I was gonna have visitors.
It's alright, you couldn't have been as bad as these two last night.
Like, how much is this map
Wait,
worth?
you know nothing. You know nothing.
What?
Yeah,
Wine.
she will explain all of that to the party.
Thank you.
Well, how far is it actually? Do we think we can make it there in like a day or?
And I didn't do the thing where the thing is the size of the actual thing.
Oh, it's perfect. It's only 27 feet away.
Yeah, it's only 20 away. Yeah, it's not.
Well, Angel, how much have you planned out this journey at all before us arriving here?
It was left to the command of a platoon leader of your platoon that you came across the sea with from Waterdeep. But that man leading that platoon got a little bit antsy, and he had basically left a couple of days ago into the jungle. Instead of deciding to wait like you suggested, has vanished off into the jungle,
okay.
making their way down. But essentially following the river down either by walking or by canoe. I missed a lot. I should do more.
How buoyant is Enki?
Well, he weighs like 6 tons, so he's pretty buoyant.
How much is muscle?
How deep's the water?
It depends.
How long are his legs? Like a foot?
Apparently, he's like 1.7 meters tall.
Yeah, but he's like a walking chode.
Yeah, but he's fat.
But his feet are.
He's
He's just got like little legs.
Yeah.
I'll be walking. Well, I'll be sitting. He'll be walking.
How many can fit?
In a canoe, you don't think a lot.
No, on
No, on
Enki's
Enki.
an eater.
On Anki. Anki is the canoe now.
I'm going to say 2 people.
If it
Fit
floats.
on Enki.
If he floats.
All right. Well, we need to.
Anyone want to test it? Push him in.
We need to organize a mode of travel. So.
Wait,
Can't you make a boat these days, Casimir?
I can, but I'm just thinking like we wouldn't be able to take rivers upstream because we're heading up the island, like up the
No, you
mountains.
haven't. You're heading down. Waterfalls descent. Sorry, I should have made that clear.
Wait, so the entire island goes down from the sea?
Yeah. Goes below sea level.
Whoa.
What?
I don't know how the physics work on that, but it's okay.
It's D&D.
How's the water not like
Until the
engulfed in
other,
the sea?
until the other side of the
Fucking chance.
island, that's where there's the mountains.
Magic.
Yeah. Because
So-
Okay.
you think the amount
So
of,
it
like,
goes. The island goes
rainforest-
like this.
It goes in a slide dip at mountains that range across like the ring of it that then leak into the place.
Next thing you're gonna say, the Earth's round.
It's actually a
Madness.
triangle. It's actually a triangle because there's nothing more futuristic than that.
Either way, we can go down this river at least.
Well, I'll be walking. Unless this raft can hold Enki.
Well, that's a bit silly. I'd be riding on Enki.
I feel like
You can walk if you want.
could probably just leave Anki at port. Maybe make a gold coin on him or something.
Thank you, Dribble.
I feel like one of you have a gold coin.
What?
How better yeah, nah, Wingo.
Sandstorm doesn't have any gold coins or acorns.
Oi, stop
Mate.
metagaming here, guys.
Mate.
Your characters know nothing.
I would have been straight to that guy.
No, you would not have been
Sands-
there.
Name me
No.
one thing Sandstorm has done for the organisation of the keep and trade.
You really telling me? You want me to answer that one?
Yeah,
I
I do.
fucking took in my keep, mate.
What have you done for the
Without-
organisation of it?
Without doesn't matter. Without me, there is no keep. I gave birth to this keep,
I have endless trust for you organising trade for the keep with your no experience.
mate. I gave her the business card that you made for me, and I gave them out. Like it's all your magic. It's all perfect.
My magic cards.
Such beautiful cards. They couldn't help themselves.
You guys are ridiculous.
I'm
Anyway,
going against your ego, going towards your ego now. You gotta think, oh yeah, of course.
They
anyway,
were pretty nice cards, all right.
See,
I'm sure we could figure something out with Wakanga.
How far's the trip travel?
Uh,
Did you say?
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
We
That
probably
could be a-
probably won't know until we talk to somebody who would know the travel.
30 feet.
Wouldn't
Wakanga
Angel
then
know?
comes back in with a couple of servants, both carrying fine, freshly made little sandwiches, like in nice little triangles. There's a little bit of local greens on it, and a little bit of tuna as well. Well, yeah, it's some sort of fish. It's not tuna. There's also an ewer with also multiple cups, for basically one for everyone, and it's placed down. And Congo snaps his fingers and points to the books, and the servants begin to put the books away. Basically, by going up to a bookshelf and then letting it go, and it just slides in.
Angel looks a bit saddened by that.
All this work you've like taken off and gathered, and all this information being put away. Okay, what kind of comes up and says, "So," and sits down with you after waving his hand in the air and saying a little arcane word, and from the ground, a high-backed chair sprouts. He sits down on it, made of tiled stone.
So how long is it going to take?
I'm glad to see that you have made nice.
We haven't asked yet.
Where would you like to go? it's the question I'd like to ask you. When you ask me that, I have no idea what you're talking about.
God damn it, man!
Well,
Camp Vengeance?
our plan is to go to Camp Vengeance. And well, that's going to be our first stop anyway. We were just discussing on what would be our best mode of transport to get there. And how long it will probably take, depending on by means of how we travel.
The jungle is a very dangerous place here, Jolt. Many beasts and monsters still reside all around this place, as the jungle is reclaiming the peninsula back. Just very lucky for the southern mountains and eastern mountains. Now, I can say that unless you are well equipped, it might be a struggle. But at the same time, there are some spells we could use to help you get to where you need to go.
Spells?
Some spells, yes. I am also a caster of the arcane.
So
It's good to meet a man of culture. Another man of culture.
I know, it's very nice. I'm glad to have the monopoly. I've built it up over many, many years.
Yeah. Are you also responsible for the laws about magic casting?
Not myself, but I did put them through. We came to an agreement, myself and the other 8 merchant princes.
Uh-huh.
Why is that?
No reason.
We want to make sure that
Casimir's displeased.
that magic just does not get used out of hand sometimes, as it can. Now, when you say the best mode of travel, depending on who has the sky that day, it might just be best to travel down the river, unless you want to meander through the endless overgrown fauna that is the jungles of Chult.
Well, flying is an option.
It is true. There have been reports of undead recently within the jungle seeming to spread.
I don't think
We
Aggie
did hear
flies.
as well. But to me,
We can
down
just
the
leave
river.
Enki here to. I'll just have him babysit Sat. I'm cool with that.
To me, going down the river seems the best choice.
Yeah.
The possibility of being,
Seems like the safest option. But
Yeah,
it's also
be-
like, what if something attacks our boats?
I mean, I'm sure we have somebody who can make a boat if something happens to what we have.
I'm sure we could organise something.
Yeah, as long as we have the resources, of course. But
And we all have someone that can grow resources quite quickly.
we don't need it. There's trees everywhere.
I'm just saying, if something happens.
Anyway, yes, just going off my own experience, I feel the river would probably be the best way to get to this the camp. Going off by this map, the river.
Or we could have a race. The walkers.
I
And-
Ikram, I prefer you stay with us. I don't want you going off by yourself.
No,
Yeah.
well, that's what he does.
I'd take
That's like his
Casimir
life
with me.
story. He just goes off.
Oh, okay. As
I
long as you
didn't
have
sign
somebody
up for
with you,
this.
that's okay then.
I'm
No,
over 18 now. I don't need you to sign a waiver for me.
I'm the oldest one in the group, but I'm still like needing consent.
We all stay.
You all need consent.
Because now, like, everyone has, like, I think you're the lowest in command now of River Guard.
Ikram.
Yeah.
No, remember I went up to third.
Oh, I think you did. I forget why, though. I think, no,
I don't
it was
know.
more by default.
Yeah.
Casimir got demoted by one. I wouldn't say you got promoted.
Mate, do you want this like keeps an economy to collapse?
Do you remember what it was? It must have been something personal.
I don't know.
That's the only reason how
Okay,
Sandstorm
right.
operates.
So,
Isn't Sandstorm fourth?
We just need canoes. If that's
He's just a
Sandstorm's number
figurehead.
one. I'm the
Sandstorm's a
Lord.
figurehead.
well, Conga looks at you and says, "Well, I can source canoes for you if you would like. I can arrange meetings and I can get that done by the day's dusk, a couple of hours from now. I'll just send a couple of messages." And we're done.
Great.
Can I-
life.
can I-
greatly appreciate.
While you're there, can you organize some babysitting for my pet dinosaur outside?
What kind
I'm
of
happy to
dinosaur?
pay.
Yeah. Not
An
Sandstorm.
Ankylosaurus.
Ah, Nicholas, not a problem. I can do that as well. Ethan Tellerol he's decorates his villa in all sorts of gardens and relics, vases,
Oh,
plundered from
sounds
Chilton Roof.
perfect.
And he enjoys flying snakes. So
Lots
I'm
of
sure that you'll.
Smashables.
When he mentions the name, Ethan, it's the exact same dude you met yesterday to buy the dinosaur off.
Cool.
So can I just say, what's the possibility that he would want to buy this dinosaur?
Back.
What's the possibility he'll sell it?
Yeah.
He already has.
My man.
So-
DM's got my back.
No, I don't. I just said I'll sell your dinosaur.
No.
All right. So
Alright.
he sets up a few meetings. For you guys to just bypass some stuff. And say it happens that a canoe will fit. Requires one person to row. Can fit and have a passenger of 3 for a total of 4. So
We need 5.
that's not including all your gear. Nope, 4.
We need 2 canoes.
So we
Yeah,
need
I know.
at least
I said we
two.
need 5. 5
Five
people.
Oh right. Yeah, I was thinking. So we need at least 2 canoes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have a lot of gear.
Right. The canoes go for $50 or 50 gold pieces.
How's Angel?
$50
in the,
bucks?
how's Angel in the muscles
That's
department?
true.
Because I'm pretty sure only Sandstorm's actually Belvin's strong.
No, it's Angel, no.
It's a canoe. Everyone can like do a canoe. We're not weak.
If you're looking
Hours.
for Angel
But with
to
3
lift
people, like-
anything, it's not good.
Yeah. Is there only one person who rows at the time?
There's only one.
It's Belvin. There's
It's
only
not
one
a-
person that rows, period. It's Belvin.
So
Yeah,
okay.
well,
We
so
could all just tie a rope
We choose
between
not
all
to,
of them, and
doesn't
he
mean
could
we
just
can't.
pull us all.
I was gonna say that. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like,
Oh
Belvin's in the
yeah.
front
We
line.
don't need to tell him that, but yeah, we could do that.
So what's your most powerful fish?
What?
To
Why?
Ikram to Ikram
yeah,
to
you can
transform
wild
into a
shape
fish.
Into a shark or something.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I
like,
don't really need a canoe.
and then tie the 2 canoes together
Yeah, but you can pull it.
and like a train.
You're a
He
noble
was a
steed.
steam engine.
Transform into a fish. He has his crocodile. He has his.
I got a shark.
What's the
Yeah.
most powerful? Yeah.
Probably the Probably the hunter shark.
How many horsepower's it got?
How many shark power?
How many shark power?
Well, one currently.
Yeah,
Um,
one big one.
Angel, is there anything if we organize all this now and leave not as early as morning tomorrow? Is there anything else that you need to have done before we organize this?
Thank you, Skagath.
Kyle, I already have the supplies I have to deliver, right?
Yes, they're in scroll case. That's a part of your gear, and
Okay,
also
yep.
a potion case as well. It's just-
Okay, yep. I am good. I have what I need.
If there's anything you would like to purchase from myself as well, I'm sure we could come to an agreement. I
do
have
you got?
potions. I have scrolls. I have spell books.
What kind of potions?
We didn't bring a lot of money.
Potions to heal. But there are also great treasures out there in Chult.
We shouldn't even think about shopping right now.
Legitimately, like between everyone, how much actual gold do we have? I've got.
Well, we're going to pretend we have a few
Ikram
gold.
has 4,000 gold.
I got 3,000 gold.
Oh, do you actually have the gold?
Yeah.
we got
Oh,
half.
that you got half back. Yeah. I got a few gold too.
You got like 15 from
I
your
got 0.
performance. No, you got some from your performance. Remember that?
Yeah, you got 15 gold from your.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're not completely broke.
100%.
Yeah, so I've got like 1,800.
Have
'Cause-
24, so
We left the majority back at our keep.
we left a lot of the precious stuff. This is all just in our.
It's just our little coin
Wallets.
sacks of thousands of gold.
Yeah, we don't want to go down with the keep thickness. At least if we go down, the keep stays up.
Yeah. He has potions, uncommon and rare potions and common potions for sale as well, and spell scrolls up to 3rd level.
Well, I currently don't have any potions of healing.
He can provide you with potions of healing for 80 gold.
You could probably do with a few.
Yeah, I might grab 3.
I
I'll
have
pick up one.
I have 5 healing potions.
I got 4 left.
Oh my god.
I made sure I went shopping before we came here. Okay. And do you know why you don't remember it? Because it was quick. Like just. Boom.
Okay,
Got
so
one.
All right, I'll buy 3.
okay, 3 potions of healing. You can buy 3 potions of healing for.
240.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
What other potions are there that he has?
I have this potion that allows you to breathe the fire of a baby dragon. I have this one potion that allows you to. Let me get to the page. I have this one other potion that is that grants you great heroism. There is one of demilitarization, which is smaller. A potion that could turn you into a gas cloud as well, if you want to become a cloud. I also have a potion of speed that makes you quite fast. And we have a potion of forgiveness. If any of these tickle your fancy, let me know. And he smashes back some water.
How much for a potion of heroism?
The potion of heroism will set you back to 550 pieces. Now I also have, for the generous offer of 25,000, this little, and he pulls out a little bag, this little bag of beads, little glass pebbles that explode with great force.
How much did he say?
25,000, so 2,500.
It's 2,500.
Yeah.
2,500. Yeah, no, I got
Not
that wrong.
25,000.
I got that wrong.
Yeah.
I got that wrong.
500.
My mistake.
That's a lot.
My
Okay,
mistake.
that makes more sense. Okay, I was just like, Jesus.
It might be, unless each one takes out a bloody town. Then it's worth
He
it.
also recommends that you pick up some a gourd of insect repellent. Insects out in the jungle are quite devious. If you need a rain catcher as well, I can set you up a meeting to get one. because hydration up there is very important. If you have any other looks towards Belvin and just realizes the kind of Order of the Gauntlet, he's kind of got that look about him, that paladin look. You are of the Order, correct? You may not want to take in to the jungle the heavy armor. Might be a bit too much strain. But the choice is yours. Just gotta stay well hydrated and try to rest.
It is something that has crossed my mind about this place. I'll have to contemplate it.
It's fine. We'll just sell it. Sell it like everything else.
All right. So, does anybody want to buy any other potions or the bag of beads?
I actually, Belvin will buy the potion of heroism.
Okay, so that's 550. So take that away.
Buy me the beads.
Would that count as a that would count as a second action, right? For me, it's an item. It's a throwing action.
Let me see real quick. The beads.
Yeah. It's like a grenade or whatever.
Could be.
What's a grenade?
Could you let us know a little bit more about the beads?
What radius?
You see,
How many D6 damage?
Yeah.
Big are they?
and it's really small. It's about that big. And so you take this and you throw it, and whatever's contained in the explosion, as it explodes, whatever is within that area is stuck there, and it's as light as a feather. Would you like to see?
Yes, please.
I kind of do, yeah.
You have to guarantee that you're going to buy it.
How many do you get?
I can't waste a bead.
I'm good if you don't get them, just because I don't know how much it's going to cost me to get this dinosaur back.
Angel looks at the group. Then looks like Sam says, "Do it, I got it."
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Very
fantastic.
generous.
Here
I
I
need
need
to
to roll
goes
eight.
down, realizing I have no money.
How much does the beads hurt?
Beads hurt, or how much are the beads?
Do the beads hurt, like damage wise, or they just make you light?
They're beads of hurt.
Yes, they expand in a massive concussive force.
So it hurts.
If you
want to be the test dummy, how many
I kind of want to be the test dummy.
if you want to feel it, I do have another bag, but it might be a bit of a cost. Roll a d4 for me, please, there, Angel.
Are you doing who you're going to throw it at?
3.
3.
You
Nice.
get a little baggie of 7 beads of force.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
Have fancy dice.
Yeah, why do hers look like that?
Because
She's
she's worth more money
skilled.
than us.
How do you have?
I've been using roll 20 for a long time.
It's like
Yeah.
your yellow skin.
Yeah.
It's brackets. It's you put it in those little brackets. Two of those. and
What?
you-
What? Look at us, learning roll 20.
What do you mean? What are you typing within the brackets? It's the same thing.
I fucked up.
Fine.
Obviously, you put the whole rolling.
Ah!
Yeah, at least I got set.
Damn.
There.
Two
Goddamn
brackets.
Third time's a
keywords.
charm. Third time's a charm.
Two of the brackets.
No, what do you mean? What do you press?
So you don't have the rolling D4
Like, oh,
come up.
dang it.
Oh, you had green border crit. That's cool.
I don't get it. How do you do
I'm
it?
trying to show you how it's done, and it's not letting me.
No, put like
It's just like
Put
this.
spaces in between it.
It's
put
just like that.
spaces.
Yeah, I put
It's
two
just like that.
spaces.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I did it.
Wait.
Yeah,
It's just a 4. It's just a 4. You just did this.
Hold on, I roll a 20.
Here, I will.
Ah, I won. I rolled a 20.
I'm dying. This is hilarious.
I will put it into chat. There. Zoom chat is taken care of.
Thank you.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
there
that's
you go.
double brackets. Gotcha.
Good work, guys. We got there
Oh,
eventually.
Okay, guys.
Double brackets.
We are a professional adventuring party.
So, as we, my gosh,
All right, before we leave,
before you leave,
all right, we can finalize the beads of force, but I want to say something to him before we leave.
yes.
Are we doing the beads?
Oh shit! Syntax error.
Oh, it came up for me.
Are we doing the beads or can
Do
I?
you see it?
The beads have already
I
been
got a
bought.
2.
Okay. Cool.
What do you want to do?
Does he have any information on like planar travel or planar summoning or planar gateways? Because we know the cult's trying to summon Tiamat, who isn't on this plane, and there's also the planar portal beneath our keep that is a potential problem.
He does, as you ask him that, he goes, I do have a couple of books within my library that could help you to either suppress or if you want to learn about what the nature of some portals. Summoning is an entire another issue. Everything has to be right, has to be done. There has to be a mass of power. Souls, for example, work as a great way of powering rituals.
Raiding party.
Raid party! Thank you for the raid, guys. Welcome. We're playing D&D. Now, depending on what you need done, I can obviously have it sent to you. You can buy one. You can buy one off me, of course, and I can provide it to you. Or if you want to copy it when you get back, we can work out a deal. But it is not to leave my library. Although you are welcome to stay at my villa until you leave tomorrow. Thank you for the raid, General.
I might do that. I'll just stay here because I can cast magic here. So we're not actually leaving until tomorrow. Did we work out it was only going to take a day to get to Camp Vengeance?
It's probably going to... it is... from the map, as Wakonga explains, it's about 240 miles.
Oh, shit.
Fort Lion Zyro. So that's going to be a slog down the river. When you hit waterfalls, pull off to the side and make your way down. So it's not just a straight run in the river.
We'll just go straight off the waterfalls.
Yeah, feather fall.
That's not exciting enough.
No.
Alright, so with all these people that he organised that stuff with, do we have to go meet them today, or is that going to all be set up for us?
You guys, throughout the rest of the afternoon, you guys can go and meet them. There's only 4 hours left in the day, but he essentially goes straight up to their villas with you as you guys go back out into the city. You guys go through the meeting. 2 canoes are purchased. You also go to another more caged like villa that has like as if it's a giant bird cage with many nets in its decor and cages, and this old lady who apparently is a merchant princess as well hands you asks how many gourds of insect repellent would you like.
Well, how much
How many
would
do we
you
need?
recommend for 5 people having a largish trip into the forest?
Wakanga recommends at least 2 each.
2 each.
Yeah, so that would be 2 gold each.
Okay. Alright, so 10 all up.
That's fine.
Yeah. So just to let you know, that is a insect salve. It has 20 uses.
Divide it up.
You apply it to yourself and you keep the insects off you. It's waterproof and it lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, sick.
So we need, wait, so each one has
20 uses.
holy shit.
It's like, yeah, it's literally
20
like this.
days in
I'm gonna
one
need to
gourd
track
from
that.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, but depending on how long we're gonna be, yeah, I think it'll be worth
Yeah, so it's essentially 40 days worth
all up. Each
for
person.
each person.
Shit,
Yeah.
that's some pretty good insect repellent. Way
That's-
better than Erigo.
I wish we had that.
As you smell it, it's disgusting.
Just burns all
Oh,
the
yeah.
hairs off.
burns the nostrils.
at least we'll all smell the same. It's not like this one person that's just gonna smell really bad.
Yeah, you're all just gonna stink, to be honest.
I'm gonna smell like flowers, alright? I have magic.
Valid.
Very valid.
All right.
All right, and with that, you guys spend a night within. Mhm.
Belvin is gonna see if he can get something lighter he could wear.
Yeah, of course. Wakang will take you to the armor smith, the merchant prince of weapons and arms and sell swords. Offers you a couple of slaves. Offers you a couple of sell swords. But at the same time, he's got the entirety of armors from far and wide in different styles. You could get scale mail. You could get chainmail shirt. There is a breastplate there that has some intricate carvings into it, but it looks expensive and magical.
Not something I can afford on just the gold I have on hand.
Oh, you don't know. You're gonna have to ask.
Well, I as much as I would love to, I only need something that's gonna be lighter than the plate mail that I have. That'll give me enough protection to get through this forest.
Okay.
So what? Obviously, everything's gonna be lighter than plate mail, like plate armor. But what's gonna be more beneficial?
Is weight the issue, or is it just like that it's bulky?
The big, bulky, heavy armor.
Yeah.
So it's just
the heavy
like,
stuff.
It's just like heavy armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because of the heat as well, it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be more draining.
He does suggest to you that just taking out studded leather will probably be the best bet for you in the jungle, unless you want to risk it more with the more mediums.
I think I've got 2 sets of armor. I've got studded leather armor and I've got glamored studded leather armor. Or is that the same thing?
It's the same thing, yeah.
Okay.
Don't know why you have that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably grab some studded leather then.
Couldn't
I figured that might be the case because of the heat and stuff. I feel like any sort of armor, in a sense, is just gonna wear me out.
Couldn't I could just cool Belvin's armor though, right? With prestidigitation. You can chill a cubic foot of non-living material for an hour. So I could continuously just cool his armor.
If you want to suggest that to him, you can.
Yeah.
Cool him
What,
down.
I've just invented cooling.
Okay. Okay. Well then,
Kazumi, the inventor of the aircon.
I'll have to. Then I'll
I'll be
be
rich.
relying on you every hour on the hour to do this for us.
I mean, for as long as we're traveling, we're within like.
Yeah.
That means I get on Belvin's boat, too. Everything goes
How much?
as
How much is the studded leather?
The studded leather is honestly 45 gold pieces.
For a full set of studded leather?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get some studded leather, and just as a backup.
Okay, and you can pop that into a bag of holding.
Yep.
And you know, with your armor, you can purge it at will, basically.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
chest piece at least. So 45 gold.
All right. The rest of the night goes by. You have a.
Well, we actually do have to, because isn't most of our stuff back at the place we're staying at?
Oh no, I thought you took that all with you because you got it for one night.
Okay
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, you guys only.
I
booked
was
it
I
for
wasn't
one
sure if we
night.
elaborated that we actually took everything.
Well, at the same time, you can still go back and get it.
Well, I always have my stuff in my bag of holding, so I'm all
That's
good.
true. All right, you guys have you guys check out the garden around the villa as well, with ferns and potted palms, orchards, and other exotic tropical flowers in this cultivated garden. You have a grand, wonderful meal in the dining room, where on a very low table, just a few inches above the floor, where you have to where it's customary to kneel down on these cushions in front of it. He then explains, as in the addition to the daily baths, because you'll probably at this point all stink, because I can smell you, you can enjoy a well-to-do, relaxing night in the sauna. If not that, there are multiple baths in and around the house. You can also call on any of the servants to bring you food. And just be sure to go down and use the laundry down below.
Well, might as well take up those offers now before we go into the forest. Like, might as well live in luxury for a night.
Live like a real noble.
I feel like Belvin would look so massive kneeling down on this table, like for this
On
table.
this little fucking...
No, it's it's
He's
literally at the top of your like mid thighs.
But it's just like not even just kneeling, like, just kneeling down is just like hulking over this table.
And as you guys have a wonderful sauna, any other business you guys can want to cover over the course of the night or want to talk about in regards to what you've seen and what you know about each other, or if you want to ask Angel anything.
I was going to say I would like to talk to Angel. I'd like to get to know her and, you know, what kind of relationship she has with the Order of the Gauntlet, Belvin's uncle. Just to get to know this person we're going to travel with.
Okay.
Give me your backstory.
Give you my backstory? Oh, goodness.
No.
You don't want to know my backstory.
Just whatever you want to, information you would like to give.
Yeah, she... I can read you part of my backstory, but you do not want to know all of it.
Why?
Secrets and things.
Yeah, I was gonna
Secrets
say,
and things.
Makes me even more intrigued.
Yeah, so, she tells you that, she, was born to her parents worshipped Bahamut literally their entire lives. And, once she got old enough, she began having dreams of a Solar. And he taught her about Bahamut, and he taught her how to fly. Because of her heritage, people would people were trying to take her and run tests on her, see how they could replicate her blood and make it easier to be done, type of thing. And one day, she had enough, and she prayed for days, and then in front of her, Bahamut showed up. And he kind of lifted her up, and she decided to he offered her a deal. Told her about Tiamat and Tiamat's plans. And when she shook hands with Bahamut, she began to feel power. And she kind of opens her palm a bit, and a dragon head just begins to form. And then she closes it. It's Angel sighs, and she says, I have things I can't say.
Okay. I am actually quite intrigued. Want to know more, but you know, if that's all you want to share, then that's fine. just as long as we get to know each other better, because we'll be traveling together for a while. So, feel free if you feel comfortable enough to talk to any of us about anything. I know I'll be here.
You watch as Tilly Tilly can kind of sense Angel's mood, and so Tilly just kind of flies over and cuddles Angel, and Angel just kind of leans in and just whispers, "Just don't get attached to me."
In your mind, Angel, you hear, "Do you believe this is the one with the hand, with the claws, the gold, with the light? Do you believe this one to be him? I don't think it's him."
Angel kind of gives a little bit of a chuckle, and she scratches behind Tilly's ear. And she says, "We'll have to see." In Tilly's mind.
I was gonna say, we'll see what.
Who are you talking to?
Carl's greatest role player is as a cat.
Literally. I'm preparing my whole life. And on that note, we are going to take our mid-game break as we go and have ourselves a coffee. And we reel from the fact that we have had a wonderful, wonderful little bit of RPing. And let's go have some TND, guys. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Dragon's Brew. TND.
Dragon's Brew. TND. This time,
So you already made
it's overboiled.
We got no artwork.
All right, I'm going to make a coffee.
Be right back.
Is anyone staying?
Discuss.
Yeah, you are, mate, for TND.
Yeah, I've got my beer. I'm good.
I'm saying,
If everyone's staying, they can entertain the crowd.
Right.
I'll be right back.
generally,
Yep. It's 7:00 in the morning.
How you coping?
I was gonna say, like, you would have to be up pretty early.
Yeah.
It's
So
actually, to
late.
be honest, it's actually.
I haven't slept.
Oh, holy crap! We're about to.
Because I worked overnight last weekend, so my sleeping schedule is still kind of stuck on. I worked overnight last weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Those kind of shifts throw your sleep schedule all out of whack.
What part of America are you from?
Florida.
Florida. Nice.
Nice.
It's summer and it's hot and I don't like it.
I was gonna say, is it hot?
Wait, no, I have to add. It's summer, it's hot, it's raining way too much.
We're in winter and we're all coated up. Well,
No,
I'm coated up.
I'm not, because it's warm.
I'm in the Sunshine State and I'm one in a jacket, and you're from fucking south. It's 14 degrees currently in my area. It's cold.
That is not cold.
It is cold when you're used to the sun. Says no redhead ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Let me check, see how hot it is outside.
It's 9 degrees where I am right now.
I don't know how much.
Crap,
14
freaking Celsius.
Oh
yeah, I don't know how much 14.
That's-
Ah,
Ah,
okay, so it's 57 where I
America
currently
did
am.
that.
Let's change this to Celsius and I'll tell you what it is. 24 degrees.
That's summer.
That's summer at 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's pretty hot for morning.
It's like a hot day for you guys. Like, what's a stinking hot day? Like,
Today is supposed to get, today's highest is 32 degrees.
oh, so even that's not that bad.
Still pretty. That's a.
I don't know what 100 degrees Fahrenheit is in Celsius.
That's when the water starts boiling.
Yep.
That's
Nailed it.
Because it's gotten to that.
I don't know if Robbie's
it's 38.
putting on a show or he's sleeping or
That's his background.
that's his, there's no way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's serious.
He's not actually. I thought I'm like,
Yeah, dude,
fuck,
see,
he's
there's-
maintaining that
There's
real
two
well.
chairs. There's 2 chairs. I thought it was weird too until I noticed that.
I'm sitting like,
It's-
this guy is so
Who cares?
antisocial.
Yoshi, I was in Florida for a couple of weeks at the start of August, and yeah, I gotta agree, man. The heat plus the humidity. Woo! Woo!
And hurricane season.
Is it?
It is.
How are you guys not dead yet?
Hurricane season lasts from April to like November.
It's a long
So
time.
just most of the year.
Yeah, it's like.
Most of the year, we just have a chance for hurricanes all year.
So what happens in the event of a hurricane? Do you like?
Everyone goes,
We have these things. There's this thing. It's called a hurricane party. It's where everybody just goes into one house, and we have like drinks in coolers. We have.
Eskies.
And we just have a big old hurricane party. I'm like, we're Floridians. We're used to this.
Okay.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hurricane's gonna come. Let's have a party.
Hurricane's gonna come. Let's get drunk and play some D&D.
Oh, yeah. Like the last hurricane we had was the really big one that people in Florida like had to evacuate. But we kind of just stayed where we were, even though we were told to evacuate.
You evacuated to home.
And like
Jake did the
most
same
of the night with no power, we just played D&D.
That would have been the best game of 10
Candlelight
candles.
D&D, yeah.
That would have been great to do.
That would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff reminds me when we had a end of the world party at the end of 2012.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Do you guys
Was it-
remember that?
What was it called?
It was
Didn't we? Do we have a
What?
theme for
end of
that?
the world party because like
Oh, that was when we all dressed up as zombies.
yeah, we were all like, like
And I made that little
apocalypse
zombie film with a few of you guys.
stuff. That one.
Oh, I didn't know you guys back then. I'm really sad.
Yeah, we had a because at the end of 2012 was when like the Mayan calendar finished.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
That was the
calendar
end
was
of the
over.
world.
Yeah, just ran out of ink.
Yeah, and so we just dressed up as like zombies and apocalypse type stuff, and we were just like, let's have a party and get drunk.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember that. That was
See, 2012 was the year that I graduated high school.
oh no, that was the year
Ah,
we were
legal
21.
drinking age. Ah.
09.
Wait,
No,
no, in America it's different.
Unfortunately, America's freaking different.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, theirs is 21.
Yeah.
21.
Oh.
Because I was in Hawaii
But,
when I was like
um,
19 and I got kicked out of a club. for
Our
drinking. Almost got arrested.
our senior
Relax.
quote was, "The year isn't ending. We're just taking over."
Nice, nice.
Ours at my school was "Let's see how far we've come" as a direct quote out of that song. by
Yeah, what's
Matchbox.
that song?
Matchbox
As far
20.
We've
Let's
come.
see.
I
Yeah.
think it's Matchbox 20.
Yes, I know what it's on.
And I believe the world is coming.
Exactly. But hey, 2009, great time.
Yeah, what? Graduating?
Yeah, didn't even feel like I graduated. I was just like, most of my days at school was rock up late because I was at the beach because I had mostly study sessions. So I went to the beach instead. Couple of classes, lunch, chicken burger. Leave around 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Because ours was 2009 as well, all of us. and the main thing I remember is maybe a couple of classes, but I mainly remember everyone just coming to my place because I lived close to the school, and we just played games.
And you had a big TV. And
I had
like
like
PS3 and
I had
Xbox 360.
Xbox, a PlayStation, and then a bigger TV. And my room was like part of this like extra room.
It was the
So it
games
was like-
room.
Yeah,
Plus Brad's
and it
bed.
was-
Are we all 91 babies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Robbie's just
And then there's me,
the youngin.
1994.
Ah, yes. Same age as my brother. Weirdly. Don't know why. 2018 for you, Yoshi Games? What? Don't
Born
understand.
in
Oh,
2018.
Graduated. Yes, that's right. You did. You
No,
did.
he's born in 2018.
Oh, yeah. Born in 2018. Yeah.
He's a fast learner.
Exactly. Yeah. That 20 intelligence. He's got a +5 charisma too.
Alright, I'll be right back real quick.
Right.
Now, as you can see, everyone, during TND, because of the wonderful joygasm, we've discovered the magic of using virtual backgrounds such as green screens. And just look at this wonderful mess we've created.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, the final boss, Kyle himself.
Just me being a bird. As we go and spend our night in the Amazons of Schalt. Hope we all have fun while I disappear here into the background.
That looks so creepy. Oh my
The
goodness.
stuff of nightmares.
I feel like we're all going to come out and it's going to be Jumanji, is what I'm picturing.
I thought we were in Jumanji.
Ah, Kemen. Ah, no,
It's
not
about
fun.
to be.
Oh, my leg.
This
Kemen just gave me a really good.
Kemen's on our side.
Viridian's got the point. You're not the youngest guest.
See, the thing, like, I'm usually the youngest, so that makes me obviously really happy.
Yay.
Yay.
I mean,
How old are you?
In the
I'm-
Vice, like
just
there's
ask.
the guy you compete with. Do the math from 94, damn it.
So
What?
rude. Ikram has no manners.
I'm-
Oh, did I miss that conversation?
I am 24.
Oh, same age as Megan, my partner.
Yeah.
That's not that young. Shut up.
Honestly, no, it's
It's not weird.
Why would it be? It doesn't matter.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, no, 1.5, he has no chill. He has no idea. But he's our friend. Oh, welcome back to your old home.
It's fine.
Well, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, you just had a really good
I was
goal.
having a big orgasm. sorry, guys.
I thought.
I mean,
I
sorry, I meant to
Yeah.
say joygasm.
The world's longest orgasm.
A big old joygasm.
Yeah, guys, he excites him that much. Just
Can't wait to be moist in the jungle.
Loves himself a good tea bag.
No, just go to the diner for my cup of tea.
I don't want to know what you get up to in the diner.
Not the diner, Alf. Not the diner.
Oh, not in the diner.
on the dynamite.
I don't know if you guys have seen that. Not in
Maybe
Australian
with the
viewers.
No, it's very
Diner.
Australian.
Very Aussie.
Maybe people in the UK because they love that show.
What neighbors?
No, home and away.
Home and Away.
Jesus Christ.
Come
What
on,
the
mate.
fuck?
I don't
Kyle?
watch it, and you know where Alf is from.
I'm gonna leave now.
Alf Stewart.
Goodbye.
Just kill my character.
I've never seen Home and Away, but like everyone should know. I know what Alf Stewart is.
Alf Stewart. Oh man, Home and Away just needs to stop.
You don't know Alf Stewart?
I know Alf Stewart.
Okay, yeah.
I know Alf Stewart because there was some horrible goddamn videos made up, but they were hilarious at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
the
it.
videos.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you know what's up.
Come on.
See, 1.5's knows what's up.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'm trying my best to not do anything bad. I'm doing everything.
Are they still like on the YouTube, or they got brought down because they're like really?
They were like a parody though.
There
Yeah,
was a
true.
time where it got.
Because
yeah.
no, they got taken down for copyright, but they were a parody, so you can't legally take it a parody
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Do we remember seeing Case of the Missing
What was
Puppies?
his name? It was like Angry, like the YouTube channel dude. feel like it was
like
Next,
Mr.
I need to show
It's
you
like-
the case of the missing puppies.
No, it's Mr. Doodle or
Yeah,
something.
Mr. Doodle, yeah.
Mr.
Doodle
Burger.
Alf
Mr.
Stewart.
Doodle Burger.
Alf Stewart
Don't
parody.
ask.
Mr. Doodle Burger.
Mr. Doodle Burger, that's it.
It's so good.
We're gonna get banned.
Oh, there's a channel called Keeping Doodle Burger Alive.
Jeanette, I think you might enjoy this.
The Doodle Burger.
It's
No,
just
case
like
of missing puppies.
Okay.
Can I come
No,
back to? What's
Just Alf.
not the puppies.
Oh, this is great.
We might watch that afterwards. But at the meantime, let's cease the ridiculousness as your night comes to a close and you all sleep in wonderful, magically air controlled rooms.
Air controlled.
Angel doesn't sleep. Angel just kind of hangs out.
Just hangs out in the.
Yeah, she's just hanging out. She's just like reading all night.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
After, but by the time you get a couple of yawns in there, Casimir, you look over again, tired, sleepy. The day's about to defeat you. Angel's still there, preppy as ever. Just
The day will never defeat me.
Were we all there when she was telling us her full backstory, or was that just Belvin? I feel like it was just Belvin.
just Belvin.
No walkers.
At least he didn't lose his money.
Not that he knows of.
But you know.
I don't know what that dragon had spelled.
Did he say how much he wanted for... Did Wakanga say how much he wanted for those books? The planar books?
He did not. No, he said talk to him about it once you get back.
Alright. I'll, would have been browsing them through the evening, but yeah.
Okay.
We'll sort that out later.
So as your morning comes, as dawn cracks and parrots chirp, Angel, you notice the sun has come up, and the activity around the place has become a bit more lively now with breakfast coming on, everyone waking up. You all brought,
Already been up.
yeah, Belvin's already up.
He's just that on that clockwork. He's already up pretty much just before dawn even.
No
Does he
shit
go-
workout?
No shit.
He
workout.
still does his daily routine.
Yeah. And there is quite the large outside area and garden for you to just roam around as well. If you need to do any push-ups up front, go for a little bit of jog, do the beat test a couple of times, do some sprints.
Do all that. Yep.
Yeah. And by the time the bell for dinner for breakfast is rung, from out the window, Angel, you can see a sweaty man just coming on in. Big scar across his face. As you come on out to see down into the dining hall, the rest of the party as well has made their way down. You guys have a wonderful breakfast. Wakanga recommends that you head out through the old city at the northern gate. Travel along the hills until you reach the river mouth, and then make your way down. He warns you though that it's a hazard that the waterfalls located roughly every 10 to 30 miles down along it from what the records show. Oh my god, the night hounds, that's disgusting.
Look what I found.
Olden days.
Holy crap.
No.
Streamception.
No. We've broken the stream.
Oh my god, that font looks like Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Word font, eh?
I should have used Wingdings.
Comic Sans is my favorite font.
Yeah, we're actually computer programs, Yoshi. Just so you
Yeah.
know. This
Not
is
very good
all-
ones.
The only real person here is our wonderful tree hugging druid. So,
I've got bugs.
All natural. The rest of us.
Yeah, that's no flaws, are just bugs.
it's just bugs.
A bit of his coding was left out when he was made.
Are there any last minute preparations you guys want to do or look at as well?
Are you going to say any last words?
I'll just change a couple of spells, but that's about it.
You're being
Okay, your
erased.
spells for the day. As you guys begin the first march,
Belvin's gonna test his after like they're about to set out. He's gonna test his armor on.
the new studded leather.
No, his plate armor.
Okay. And like with how yours work, it's like the Iron Man suit, how it just opens up at the back and just and forms in and around you, and then the sapphire at the front of it ceases to glow.
Yep.
And it's set on, unless I misunderstood that, as if
Okay.
you wanted to take it off.
No. I wanted to put it on.
Okay, cool.
If
Thank
we're
you.
just
Sorry
about to
that.
set out, yeah, we've pretty much packed up and
Yeah.
ready to go.
Cool. And with that, you spend the. You guys get to the gates, traveling from the villa. The canoes are outside, and there are 6 servants that carry your gear for you, and the canoes as well. 2 at the front, 2 at the back, 2 at the sides.
How many canoes we got?
Well, there's 2. So I'm sorry, 12. There's 12.
12 canoes.
No, there's 12 servants carrying the canoes
Okay.
for you guys to the outhouse, to the outer gates, through the old city, as far as into the hills, as you can get, until this contingent of guard with you ceases, and then wish you all the best in the rest of your travel. As you move on through the next day passes as you follow these healed roads. That's more or less a muddy path. You guys are slammed for a couple of hours with a torrential downpour. But the
Are
humidity
we
keeps up.
rowing the canoes or are we walking them right now?
Walking them.
Okay. Do we still have the 12 people carrying these canoes with us?
Halfway, you guys got
Yeah.
to dusk, and then they went
They
back.
stopped. And who's carrying
with a
them after
contingent
that?
of guard. Well, who is carrying it after that?
That's it.
Well,
river.
for experience sake, the next day and a half bypasses uneventfully, but you do see a bunch of sellswords seeming to be stabbing into what seems to be a line of dead people that on the edge of a jungle, and they kind of give you a nod and let.
You mean like undead people? Or
They-
like people that are just dead and they're stabbing dead people?
Moving people who were previously alive.
Moving people who were previously alive. It doesn't look like it looks like a lot of their jaws are like falling off and the skin's decayed and rotted.
I just wanted to elaborate because if it was
is
about
definitely
play,
undead.
I feel like it'd be.
It wasn't
Just
just
murdering
it wasn't
people.
just
Yeah,
it wasn't
that's
just
right,
it wasn't just the murder.
I was making sure because you just said dead people. Like,
Al, Cameron, stop.
Alright.
Sorry, the cat was
timing.
attacking
sorry,
me.
that's
You guys then reached the river mouth, and I'd like to ask who is going into what canoe with who.
I'm
Okay,
going
so-
Belvin's.
Did we elaborate that what we're gonna do is Belvin will be in the front, and then the back one's gonna be tied on by a rope by the one on the front, and Belvin's gonna push forward.
Gonna pull 2 canoes.
Yes.
Ikram, you lazy bastard.
Is that what people have?
I thought
Is
Ikram
it
was
two?
gonna be a
Is it 2
shark.
canoes total, or
2 canoes.
oh, if you get tired, I can turn into a shark.
If you get tired.
But my thought is we're not really sure what could happen. You're better off saving that your wild shape.
Yeah, like I'm cool with whatever.
How does fatigue work in this game?
You'll find out. Let's just say that. We've been over the rules before.
Casimir is in the canoe with Belvin because he's got to manage his air conditioning.
Fan me, boy.
Aye, Captain.
I can hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Oh.
Alright, well,
What have I done?
I'm just picturing you down the back at the very end of the boat, like
Who lives
with
in
a
the
horn,
jungle
like
under the
who lives
sea?
in a pineapple under the sea?
No, a
It
jungle.
rows our boats all the time. Belvin.
Literally, we are in a jungle under the sea because it goes down.
so Belvin will be in the front, like the front canoe. So, and these canoes can hold 4 people.
Yeah, 4 people.
Okay.
2 passengers, 1 rower.
Wait, you mean 3 people?
Hmm?
Did you say 2 passengers, 1 rower?
Yes.
Then 3 people.
My mistake.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm good
So-
at this.
Do we want 3 in the front, 2 in the back, then plus whatever like gear we have in the back one, or vice versa?
What gear do we actually have that isn't in our bags of holding? Because we got 3, I think.
What gear does yeah, I think because I know Belvin's got like a backpack, like a bag that he carries.
Kaz has got everything in his cube.
I have a
But-
satchel.
Belvin would that what's in that is pretty much going to be is like a couple like bedroll and all that sort of stuff.
You see, Angel's got these 2 large satchel bags.
Yeah, I was gonna
One's
say Angel
containing
probably has
scrolls and
Team
one
Satchel.
potions.
Love it.
Potions.
It's a man
And
bag.
Each of you have your own packs as well.
Yeah, so we have a bit, but not like a massive amount at least.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, how did you guys want to play it out?
I'm cool with whatever.
Helpful.
Great input there, Ikram.
Decision.
I feel like that's my character through and through anyway.
Let's go.
All right. So,
Belvin.
Because
Kaz
we're
in
not
the front,
tracking through
The
anything.
other
Like,
3 in.
there's
the
no
back.
real tracking required. So
no,
sorry, no tracking.
not really. No, because we just follow this river.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So there's not much point in having me.
Well,
Do
we
anything.
might need you when we take the canoes out of the water when a
just leave you here,
waterfall
Ikram.
comes up.
I'll be at the back, and then once the canoes are up, we'll
Ikram,
deal with that. With
or
that
Rob,
later.
Rob, because we have to take the canoes out of the river, because when there's a waterfall, then we have to find our way down to the other end, or
Yeah.
we can feather fall, whatever way Casimir wants to do it. But we might need you to find the best way down. If that's
Yeah.
okay.
Do you
Oh,
want,
that's fine.
do you want slow and safe or fast and exciting?
I'm kind of for fast and
If,
exciting.
if it's fast and exciting, just ride the waterfall down. Like, don't even feather fall.
Righteous,
Odds of death is very high.
All right then.
Okay, well, it'll be Belvin and Casimir, and then if anybody wants to jump in the front one.
I'll be in the back.
Okay, so
Yes,
we've got
toggle.
Ikram steering the back one, and then Sandstorm and Angel can be in either one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll be
Angel-
having a cat nap.
Yeah. Okay, so Ikram has a huge tabaxi, just having a nice little cat nap at the front of the boat.
I will also nap then.
Typical no. Who's rowing you then?
It's tied to his boat.
Oh,
It's
God.
being dragged by Dalton.
Yeah, that was... All right, so what?
what?
Angel will be in the front one then.
Yeah.
Fast,
Yeah.
and then Sandstorm can be having a nap, and he's laying up against all of our gear, pretty much, our bags and all that.
Fantastic.
Tilly is just like Tilly's gonna be curled up with the druid and the
The two, like over the course of the last couple of days, Tilly's just got closer and closer, and like has gotten to the point of like licking Ikram's hands, like just
Who?
back
Oh,
licking Ikram's hands.
the
just in
little
back of the
dragon.
hands.
Oh, little
Dragon.
oh my god! I completely misinterpreted that for a second. Then I was like, that got real weird, real
Who the
quick.
fuck's licking my
every
hand?
now and then, every now and then, Angel just like looks at Tilly and they just have a mental conversation.
It reminds me of a. It reminds me of honey.
licking my hand.
You still got the booze on you, mate.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was like ages ago.
He never
I
watched
forgot
it.
about that because it was a hectic night.
He's got a
Alright.
weak liver.
So, with Belvin doing the majority of the hard work, Belvin wants to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm
As you're
keeping
doing
him
all the
nice and
hard
hydrated,
work.
shaping some water into his mouth.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
I feel like you're the coach, like in the boxing ring. Like,
doing great,
he's, like,
mate.
on the chair, and you're like
No,
rubbing
no.
his arms and shit. Like,
You know,
just, bro,
you know the guys
you
on the
just
wrong
need to-
team with like the. They're just like,
yes.
row, row.
No, you better not be barking orders. At me.
Alright. So, about
Row, please.
30 miles down the river, you guys reach your first waterfall. Rush of water gets, you notice, all of you begin to notice as the rapids begin to become ever more prevalent, as it sucks you towards the waterfall. As you begin to race towards there, more rocks begin to show up, and there are overhanging branches as well. Coming
Alright.
to,
So we just
around
gonna
the
pull
other side.
over
Did
and
we-
I'll suss it out, or
Before we even got to the rapids, did we discuss on how we would go?
I'm assuming we just pull over and I'll just have a quick gaze and then just figure out a situation and.
Are the canoes considered creatures? Because Featherfall won't work on them otherwise.
Well then, no. So let's pull off.
No.
How big are the
We can
canoes?
hold on to him though, right?
What's your
Yeah.
strength? What's your strength?
We all hold on at once.
Yeah, like if there's like 5 of us holding 2 canoes.
All right.
Alright.
Well, we can give
You
it a
could certainly try.
we can give it a go for the first one. If we lose all our shit,
If we
then-
we can let it go, and it's like, well,
All right. So,
you put all the
Is
stuff
that
in my whole
plan?
bag of holding. All my stuff, I'm fine. All my stuff's in my bags, and I'm like, what?
yeah, it's just everyone else's.
You can chuck it all in. We've got a cube and a
Yeah,
bag.
I got all my stuff on me.
What's all the
That's 'cause
stuff?
you don't
All your
carry it.
leaves.
Yeah. And my bark.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
considering
Can we put
That's your
actually?
paddle. It's
Can
a
we
piece
put
of bark.
Can the canoe go in the bag of holding?
Oh shit! I don't think it's big enough. Like the bag.
Put the
we'd have
do
to,
that.
we'd have to get out, and put it in there. Like you mean, you'd have to physically.
Nah.
Jump
put
real
the
high.
canoe in.
Just
Jump
do it
very
midair,
high.
midair as you're flying off.
Yeah, do it midair and then go underneath it.
Don't try this at home.
Then skip it
So-
up.
mid featherfall.
the waterfall comes to is rapidly approaching. Have you made a decision? Over
No,
the edge.
don't do anything I said, by the way.
We really should have.
All
had
right,
this
I'm just gonna
conversation
cast.
earlier.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast Control Water, and basically, like, pick up, basically create like a nice gradual slope off of the top of the waterfall down, so that we don't have to get off the boat.
Oh.
From the
Yeah.
waterfall into a water
I don't know if you want to call
slide.
that redirect flow or.
I'm happy to call that redirect flow. Absolutely. As
So you're making a water slide.
Essentially, yeah.
Very nice.
a water lift. As a
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking
kind of like that. Yeah.
the angled lift.
Oh, so
Yeah.
wait. Are we going up or down?
down.
No, so we're going down. So
Yeah.
basically, say if that's the waterfall, I kind of just lift up this chunk of water,
So the
and then
canoe goes
and then we go on
onto
it,
the
and then I
wave.
kind of drop it down.
Yeah, and then it just goes down the waterfall.
The water raider.
As you
Yeah.
guys descend down the water. And
I do it
Everyone
while I'm
get ready
still
for the
like
photo.
half napping. I'm kind of just doing the one hand
Oh
jogging.
no, don't say that.
No, like because I'm just chilling, but I just
Yeah,
do it like.
don't say that.
Don't you? Hey,
Don't show weakness in front of
Because
Kyle.
you need to. Because you need to have concentration when you do this, Rob.
yeah. so
I'm
I'd
concentrating, but I'm still laying down and doing it.
Yeah, I'd
I'm
like
just
you
not-
to.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, Kyle.
That's
How's-
why I was saying don't say that.
What was the thing?
A constitution save.
I'm going to use an
hey,
advantage
Casimir.
dice.
Okay. Just because you were just like, I'm gonna do it like this, just for the lol.
Oh my fucking god!
Yes! You don't realize that sticking half out of the
My bad.
canoe's in the way. You don't realize the massive rock that's sticking out the side of the waterfall as the water vader goes in and around it, but the canoes both go and break down to the side and all begin to fall.
Both of them.
Wait,
Both of them.
as we go, Wait, what goes on? The canoe
As-
breaks.
Not
No.
breaks, but is pushed off the water
Oh, yeah.
because of the rock.
All right. All right,
In that
amateurs. I'll show you
case,
how it's done.
Oh god, here we go.
Animate objects on the canoes.
Why didn't you use that originally?
Well, someone wanted to show off.
I was just trying to make a decision because you were fucking around.
What would you like your animated objects to do?
Float slowly to the next level of water.
As they all float, and they land. The rest of you are falling.
No, we're in the canoe still.
Oh, okay.
Because they literally just fly at whatever speed you want. Oh, up to
okay,
30
alright.
feet per round, I think.
That's fine. As you guys manage to hold on to the boats, as you guys topple to the side, and with your quick thinking, you're able to cast a spell, and they kind of sprout little wooden wings to the side as they just float slowly down, and their wings retract after they've landed. And the water vader slowly descends down behind you guys, and then.
What an entrance.
At least it looks epic once it crashes.
Okay. All right. So
I love
Bill's
you.
gonna turn
I love
around
you all.
and
Fucking Hickory.
talk to everybody.
Damn it.
And we are gonna need a better plan if there's multitude of these.
I'm gonna actually concentrate next time. That was my bad.
I'd actually, personally, I'd actually prefer we pull over, walk them instead,
That sounds like a good plan.
because you
Do you
know
agree, Ikram?
Whatever.
Ikram?
it saves you guys using a spell. You know, you never know when you might need.
At this point in time,
So, next
You
time a waterfall comes along, let's pull to the side, and then we'll figure it out from there.
a swarm of wasps come and fly and surround you guys as they come out of the forest,
Don't we have the insect repellent
passing through you.
on?
Of course,
You got me nervous then, bro.
coming around you. They kind of bump into a couple of you, and as you're all surrounded, let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. On a natural 20, Casimir, you are stung and need to make a Constitution save. Delvin, what's
Does
your arm
this-
class?
Wait, if it looks like
Oh,
if it looks like they're
20.
flying at us, I'm not going to just let them fly at me.
that one backed its booty
Yeah,
up.
they're like beginning to come into your space and move in and around you. Some of them are bumping into you, and as a natural, ignoring your scent, but they're trying to be a bit aggressive. They're like this big.
So the insect repellent does nothing.
You haven't applied any yet.
Oh, we have.
We
We
definitely
applied it
would.
before we
That
left.
was yesterday.
All right, so we're gonna have to
Alright,
So,
from now
we're
on, we'll
gonna
have to
have to
specify that we put it
specify
on.
now. So whenever Carl says it's a new day or a couple days have passed, we have to make sure we say we have applied this. Okay.
I apply insect repellent every day of this journey.
No, it's too late
From
now.
this point on.
No, it's too late now though. Mine's 20.
No, it'll be 12 plus dex. No, you're in your armor.
No,
still.
I'm in my armor.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you want to clasp my shield because I wouldn't have it drawn. So
No, it's fine. It wouldn't hit.
I just firebolt them.
It'd be
If they're-
18.
if they're
Oh, yeah,
flying
you
at me, I'll just firebolt them.
Yeah, shoot a fireball then.
It stings me, I fireball that bitch.
say fire bolt or ball.
Firebolt.
Use one of those gem
with that
things.
firebolt, throwing it through the air, a lot of them just fall within into the water, and the swarm just begins to bypass you as well.
Get out of here.
The one that tried to sting you, you realize that the stinger wasn't able to seep all the way in. It seems to be caught within your robes. You guys continue down the river.
I put repellent on.
I was gonna say before we
put
continue, we
fucking repellent
realized
on.
that we don't have our repellent on today. Let's
Somehow.
lather up.
Lather up.
Lather up.
It's Top Gun
Wait,
volleyball
as
seeing
a-
this.
As a cat, like, come on. There's like panthers through the jungle all the time. What do? They just deal with it, right?
Yeah, just deal with it, but you're not a
Yeah.
panther.
I'm pretty fucking close, right? Like
Panthery, but
You're a
not
budget
that.
panther.
a panther is
Do you know
a
what
black cat.
Do you
How
know
do
what
you
you
how do
need?
you put ointment on or like
On your
anything?
nose and your
Like
your pants.
sunscreen.
I have bloody
On your
fur.
nose and your pants.
That's how it happens.
That's how
Um, so you guys continue on down a couple more waterfalls throughout this day in the fashion of pulling over to the side, navigating down around the cliffs and around the jungle. I'd like Ikram to make a nature check or a survival check to guide the way.
Normal one.
As- Yes, please.
Go survival.
And
Nice.
you, between all three of these waterfalls, you manage to make make it fairly quickly back towards the river in the fastest way possible. You get to one long stretch of the river where eventually it begins to narrow a little bit. What's everyone doing throughout this day? Are they keeping watch
I
Through
feel
on the
like
canoes.
on the canoes?
Belvin would probably be watching all the time, really. If he's rowing, he'd be paying attention to what's in front, kind of glance to the side.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Didn't see that coming, did you, Belvin?
Did you see that? Oh, initiative, Belvin. Oh. That was really loud.
Ah,
Scary.
Oh shit!
got me.
That's
Got
initiative.
me good.
There you go. Good. You got
Well.
good. All right.
You did.
That's a hectic initiative. Yeah. +6.
The
As,
time was pretty good, eh? That was good.
So, as you're making your way down the river of the Amazon, Ikram, you're happily chilling, laying down on your raft. Now I need to make another raft.
Grim
'cause
hasn't
I'm
learned
ex-
his lesson yet.
He hasn't learned his lesson yet.
Where are we?
Sorry.
Wait, what do I have to make another raft for?
Where are we gonna be?
Top right hand corner.
Wait, what happened to the raft? The canoe?
Yeah.
I just forgot to put an extra token in.
Ah,
is all.
right, okay.
Oh, you said that. Okay. Not gonna say nothing.
So, as you are lazing about on your canoe, you having a little chill, but then there is a form of thunder, like that of a stampede from the
Like, do I know that it's definitely a stampede?
It's some sort of stampede, some mass of creatures coming towards you from the west. And just for reference, west is this way.
So we all notice.
Sorry, which way I missed
Like, we
it.
all hear it. It's really loud.
Ikram first because he's got the highest passive perception.
I'm gonna look over and everyone will be like, Stampede! Jumanji 1995.
It's a stampede.
So you were certain that it's a stampede of some sort?
Well, he said it was.
That or walking thunder.
The canoes continue.
Next minute, you see like Angus Young.
It's just like a cloud
solo
walk by.
coming through, like thunder.
Well,
I,
Two people.
you just need I can see it.
It's an Australian band for all you Americans out there.
I think you know what it is. And coming out of the jungle, you all see huge horde of decaying, rotted, festering ghouls, zombies, and humanoids. Make a perception check there, Casimir and Angel, as there is a little bit of a It's a little bit of a telltale sign to each of them. Oh, very nice.
I'm whispering for some reason.
You are.
It's just a setting.
Yeah.
It's like set
There
to
we
always
go.
whisper.
There we go. So, on a 20, Casimir, they're a bit too far away from you, but Angel, you've seen this symbol before. This triangle. You see that within each of their heads is a very dull engraved purple sigil of that symbol. As a
Does Angel know what the symbol is?
make an Arcana check.
15.
15. It is necromantic in nature, and from what you've been able to gather in some of the books, some of the very faint sigils that you remember seeing on it have something to do with mass control. At that point, I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Oh, I love it when you say that, mate.
Don't
This is a highlight of my day.
Except when you're on top of a waterfall. Roll initiative for the rock.
As we get a little bit of a combat readying to rock and roll here.
I forgot to hit select or select
you forgot to
my
select
Press
character.
your key. We all rolled real bad. Except for Ikram.
I'd get
Sounds
one.
dumb.
What the fuck, mate? +5.
Oh no.
It's alright there. Very
Alright.
far away.
What is this music?
They're pretty far away.
How do I get any music? It's so sad.
You gotta unmute your tab.
It feels like a Final Fantasy
Nah, it's
battle or
on.
something.
It's just it gets glitchy sometimes.
Try a different browser.
No, I turn it to max. I just hear it.
What? You sure
Very
you haven't got
quiet.
it turned down in like your sound settings or something weird?
Yeah, I looked at
or
Chrome.
in the
Chrome's
jukebox thing on the
Yeah.
actual Roll 20.
Chrome's as high as
Oh,
everything
sorry. If you go to
else.
the cog and then master music volume.
Yeah, no, that's I have it as set normally, and in my volume mixer on Windows, it's the same as normal. I didn't change anything. It's just sometimes it's weird.
There it is.
I'll put it to max. The next time I come on, it'll be like kill my ears.
Okay, so who are we missing out of the initiative order?
Me.
Okay, of course. No offense.
Always here to help.
No, offense,
Always
but
here
you
to
always back this up.
Alright. Sending order first.
So is this getting a bit Games of Thronesy right now?
What is?
White Walker-ish?
Yeah, White Walker-ish.
Huh.
I mean, spoils.
Alright, so this entire horde of undead lost souls within the jungle, this to Angel knowing this faint glowing rune on their head, charging, heading towards you out from the jungle in just a mass stampede. Sandstorm, you're in the boat, you're in the water. Here they come.
Well, where is it? Where's my measuring tool? It's not showing up.
It's not underneath.
Oh, it's different now.
Oh, it looks different.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this big arrow.
And if you press space, no.
It was like that before.
Oh, that's cool.
Nah, that's
What does space
it looks
do?
different.
So no, it's not space. So if you right click,
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh, what have you done,
Yes.
What? Done.
Kyle? Don't tell Rob how to do anything.
Pyramid.
Pyramid.
I used a pyramid scheme to get out of this.
I will use the angle of reflection.
Okay, guys, today we're doing angles. Can you please give me?
nothing
How
says
d-
futuristic like asymmetric triangles.
Can I write? Yeah, I can write with this. So that's R.
And so that is
See?
Sandstorm's turn.
That's A. Okay, can you please give me the angle here? Yes, thank you. Okay. Okay, I'll stop. How is someone my color then? That was weird.
Me.
You've stolen my color.
I don't know. How do I change colors?
No, you are a color. You're red.
Yeah, but like that's.
I don't know.
Dude, I'm this
How does
color.
this happen? You've stolen my identity. Hey, that's not me. I swear, guys, that's not me.
I have no idea. It says something. What would you like to do?
Okay, I like to jump out of here. How deep's this?
The water right now, it does look fairly deep.
So, what's my swimming?
Murky as well.
What's my swimming speed? How far can I
Half
jump?
your
I never tested that.
It's like your strength modifier.
10 feet.
Your
I should
strength
be.
score. Like,
I'm a
if you
cat.
have a run up.
Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to. Have we have a measurement for my grappling hook?
You what?
30 feet.
Do we have a
Yeah, 30
max?
feet.
It's 80.
30.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm going to grapple onto this palm tree here, on the top of that. So I get my
Okay.
gauntlet out, and I just Spider-Man up, and I swing across onto top one of these smaller trees.
Yep.
And
Make
I-
me an acrobatics check for it as you go
Okay.
out of this leather gauntlet wrapped in chain. It just like a snake and being alive,
Acrobatics.
just slings out to the trees
Nice.
like a good old Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man up there, and then I'm going to fire an arrow. Do I have any fire arrows left? No. I fire a regular arrow at this first one from the top of this tree here. So I'll bring myself wrong thing. I fire arrow at this one here.
So spread out.
Where is my thing? And then for my bonus action, I'm going to hide in the top of the tree.
Well, it was your bonus action to use the.
The grapple.
Oh, is that my bonus action?
Yeah.
Shit, that's right.
All right. So yeah,
Still
I
up
guess
on top of
I-
a tree.
I'm still on top of the tree, I guess. And they
you're
can...
still on top of the tree. All right. So you pull your short bow back and you send an arrow flying. Gets. Was it this one here you're hitting?
Yeah, the closest one.
Yeah. You hit him, but you basically text in the shoulder and you still.
Oh,
its
shit.
face locks onto you.
These things don't seem
Back
like
me
zombies.
up. Oh, sweet. You have like a nice.
You see their skin is much more pale and their fingers are elongated now that you've got a closer look. Tongues are flailing down.
Oh, crap.
Ew.
Ikram.
Are we? How many are there? Would you say, like that we can sort of see, like this many that we can see on this map right now, or is
This
there
many
more
you
than
can
that?
see on this map.
Is there any reason we can't just keep going? Go as
Oh, hi,
just
Calamity.
saying.
How much velocity can we crank out of these canoes?
I could crank a fair bit out if we needed to.
Yeah, if you wanna.
Now that Sandstorm's off.
It's also inheritance issue.
Like, are we wanting to actually fight that though?
I mean, we'd still be traveling. Like, the canoes would still be moving unless we stop them, right? Basically.
Yeah, if
All right,
Melvin stops
whatever. I'm just
going-
gonna cast Call Lightning.
I could lure him away if you want, and then you can get out of there and I can come back.
So Call Lightning is range of 120 feet and a 60-foot radius.
Don't
You
cause a
and you call down
bushfire.
like a 5-foot lightning bolt, I think.
Yeah.
But that's it there.
I don't think we're going to cause a bushfire in a rainforest.
Yeah. 120 feet. I'm gonna go.
Okay, then a small bush.
Oh shit! I didn't
On
mean to move my
fire.
guy.
I don't think you hit all of them.
No, I just want to hit like the biggest chunk of them. So probably like, probably like these guys here.
Okay.
Probably like those guys there.
All right. Well, it's only going to be a little 5-foot blast going down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I must have misread the statistics on it.
Yeah, you make like a 60-foot area where you can pick a point to shoot at. And you can
Yeah,
keep shooting.
each creature within 5 feet of that point.
Okay. So if you like smack bang it between two,
It says a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that's 10 feet tall and a 60-foot radius. You can see 100 feet directly above you. When you cast a spell, choose a point you see within range. A bolt of lightning flashes down. Each creature within 5 feet of that point. Okay.
So, say if you drop.
If I can hit 2, that'll be
drop-
ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
As
I'll
long
do
as
that.
they're within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, cool.
So you can do those two there. So, do you want to
I'll
say
do that.
those two there? All right.
Yep. Yes,
So-
please.
They will do some dex saves for you. Okay, so we have 1 success and 1 fail. So the one in front wasn't expecting it. Behind, kind of like steps to the side, just in as the lightning strikes down, and just goes and moves back. What's that?
How does it react to taking lightning damage? Is it kind of just still moving, similar to what happened with Sandstorm?
Yeah, kind of. The one at the back shrugs most of it off. But the one in front of it, it seems to singe down its spine and it's really started to affect its mobility.
Okay.
They're all
my
powering-
turn.
Casimir.
Okay. Alright, if I wanted to like fling some coins, what would that be considered? Could that be a free action?
Yeah, it's like the same as having a potion. Yeah.
So I'll fly my 30 feet, just up in the air, maybe 10 feet. Actually, make it a decent bit so they couldn't just jump up, so like 15 feet.
Okay.
And I'll fling out just a handful of silver coins. And I'm going to cast animate objects on them.
As they sprinkle and fly through the air, they then pick themselves up and hover, and then in a swirl of, what is it, 8?
10.
10. These 10
Coins.
silver coins just all together in unison swarm as a swarm of coins ready to do your bidding.
And then I'll give them the command to attack the closest creature. The closest enemy, not the closest creature. Because I know you'd turn that on me, you motherfucker. Yeah, attack the closest enemy.
Okay, so, oh,
that would be
that one fired.
this guy at the moment.
Yep. All right. So, as the arrow sticking out of it, your coins go flying through the air, encircling it, and they fall onto the flat edge, and basically sit encircle around it and just pierce through the skin. Because you can make some 10 attack rolls with that.
That's messed up, bro.
Let's see if this works.
I hope this works.
No, that didn't work.
No, that didn't work.
It's a good amount of damage.
No. That's the attack rolls. I'm just thinking, how did you do it?
Yeah, me too. So, do you want me to roll 10 d20? I have 8. I have 9.
So, what's their AC?
The AC
I'll make
is
it easier.
none of them hit.
Well, you plus 8 to that.
Oh, plus 8 to that. All right, so all but the one's going to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is...
Look at Kyle's cat real quick. It looks funny as. It's just kind of just chilling.
He wants a lap to sit on. Good puss. Guy.
Wow. That was cool.
Yeah. Trained this boy well.
So he takes 62 damage.
And he basically becomes shredded skin as your coins just encircle him in a spray of red mist and skin and body parts. It just after your coins are done, sprinkling blood as it comes as a swirl around in a circle around that now
And then
corpse.
if there's any movement left, I'd head towards the next closest enemy.
Okay, how much movement do they get?
30 feet, so they get 5 feet this way.
Okay, so let me see if I can get a swarm of coins up.
So it'd be like here.
All right, so next up then we have Belvin.
Yep, there's a lot Belvin can do right now. So would the canoes still be moving?
As long as you're rowing and going to roll, they will.
Well, I'll stop rowing because I mean, 2 have jumped out already. So, yeah. So I'll make sure the canoes stop moving. And what can I do here?
Perfect.
Yep. So yeah, as you jump out, so you are going to jump out.
No. I don't want to bank the canoes or anything like that.
Okay. You just want.
I'll just keep in the middle of the water, just as a possibility that they don't want to go in the water for whatever reason. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
The only thing I could do is I'll activate the gauntlet I have,
Mm-hmm.
and firing out my scorching rays at
All right. Shoot away.
the closest ones.
So that'll be this one here.
Yeah,
Or
this guy's dead.
that guy's dead. All right, shoot away. As from your hand, these burning rays come out of this constructed gauntlet with a ruby piece around the central gold draconic formed gauntlet.
And that'd be 4 because that's what you've done.
Yes, that is correct. 4.
Nice.
So the first one goes flying overhead and hitting a tree. But the rest impact with great effect.
Very nice.
So your first one basically takes that one down. Do you want to send it over to the next one?
Yeah, I'll just keep firing them at the ones that I can hit.
Okay. So you're going to hit, and then your next two attacks will send this one. So the first one will hit this one in the chest, and it's going to collapse in fire and break down onto the ground. The one behind it that's been struck with lightning as well is going to take the butt of that rest of those 2 rays as it as well drops. And then we have the ghouls. Unless you want to do anything else for your turn.
There's not much else I can really do from here.
Okay.
But just yellow warning to those guys. Just keep on your guard on land there. Don't get swarmed. Retreat back to the boats if you need to.
Was that a wasp joke? Because we almost got attacked before.
No,
You're getting just swarmed by bigger and bigger wasps.
that's just nothing compared to what this is right now. So
Soon there's going to be jets flying at us.
Where's that? There we go. So these ghouls down here just rush as fast as possible, heading over towards you. So these guys, I believe he was back that way, and that's now just not working anymore. They're basically all just charging as quick as they can, heading towards you. One is able to make, this one at the back here is able to make it all the way down to the tree, but can't climb up any further. This one here makes his way Oop, that's the wrong thing. This one here makes his way down as well, charging at and running towards Casimir, basically underneath him. And so does this one. And so do all of these closing in quickly.
Jesus.
As
That's
You're
a lot of
flying, aren't you?
zombies. Yeah, yeah. I'm like 15 foot off the ground.
coming out of the jungle as well.
More zombos.
Oh my god. Oh my
Also-
god. Haven't you got that thunder orb thing?
The Orb of Storms.
Yeah.
Okay. Angel.
Just
your
give it a
turn.
thought.
Yeah. I would like to cast Sickening Radiance, please.
Ooh. You're the first player ever had cast that spell.
I've never even heard of it.
Sounds
Sickeningly radiant.
I will.
Sounds pretty sick.
I will post it.
Lanta Fanta, welcome. Hi.
This to a spell card, and then post it, and then change it back to
30-foot radius.
Nice.
How big is that? So it literally can hit all of those guys.
Very nice.
Yeah, I would like to put it
Wow.
right on top of this guy, please.
All right, let's do it. Is your
And then that is
What was that?
not rolling.
technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. It's our favorite motto here.
Best thing, man.
Yeah. So from this guy, which guy again was it? This guy?
the one on the tree.
That guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay. So let's just make that huge.
Holy crap.
If you do that from the
Um,
center, that'll be 30 foot.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you, my DC 19 con save.
Wonderful. All right. So how many do we have in there? Let's move that to the back. 1,
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So those.
Oh, I rolled crap.
Aw. All right. We've
It's
failed,
above
failed,
average.
failed,
The radiant's good.
failed. One success. Fail. 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 We have one success.
I am so proud of that zombie.
And I'm gonna, yeah, it's this last guy here out on the edge. That he's kind of like, he feels the radiating burn against his arm. And he's like, and he steps out and away from this blaze of magical energy that you've set up, whereas the rest of them all just begin to burn in a platinum flame. And a lot of them just drop to the ground, kind of breathing in this platinum fire. And then burn out of existence.
And it stays
As-
there.
It stays there.
And it stays there. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Undo.
That's awesome.
Oh no.
The redo.
There we go.
OP.
Undo.
All right. To back. Okay. As this one dies. As he rolled their health.
Wait,
He's done
exactly.
wonderful. Exactly.
Well, now we know their help.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be mad up, and I was just like, yeah, that's a lucky roll for 4D.
Perfect.
4D.
Okay.
We're teaching them to praise the sun.
Yeah, great.
Wow.
Wonderful. All right, top of the round. So yeah, this emanating from the area is that dim area. There you go. Cool. Sandstorm.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump down from this tree. Can this guy see? Does he know I'm there? Is that the guy?
Oh
shot-
yeah, he's clawing up at the tree. Just,
Well, if he's
it
clawing
looks
at me,
like he's
I'm
about
coming
to-
down to him actually. And the first thing I'm going to do, so he's not ready for it, is to throw my dagger of vengeance straight at him. Where is it? Bang. So I want to throw that at him and teleport with the Arc of Lightning. In case I have to give a second blow by that damage. I do, because I know how much damage I have to do now. But is that the same? Actually, is that the same one I hit?
No, this is an entirely different one.
Okay, it's different. Okay, well, I'll get my Dragon Tooth Dagger, my offhand, and I'll finish him off, hopefully. I think I finished him off.
You do. You just barely managed to finish him off as you bring your dagger up.
Oh,
and
that's
around.
right.
How do you want to do it?
I don't have... Oh, how close is this guy? They're too far. I just want to like cut him in half, like offhand, straight across the gut.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With the length of the dagger and like missing most of the stomach, you can slice this thing just in.
Yeah, it's a bit of a. It's not really fully thick, is it? It's a bit of a.
No,
like
it's
decaying.
there's no
Yeah.
there's no stomach really in it.
Yeah, cool.
Because this thing just gonna
Yeah,
spray
nice.
gross blood. Ikram.
And oh
wait, yeah, go on.
And then I go back up the tree and I use hide.
All right, make a stealth check. As you just
They'll never
Jump
expect
down,
me to be in the same
stab,
tree.
climb on back up. Make a stealth check.
Stealth, where are you?
Not over here.
It's on the other tree. Oh, I only rolled a 3.
In
Perfect.
in the shadows of the trees, you find yourself to be what you believe fairly well hidden.
Kill.
Next up, Ikram. Your core lightning is still arcing.
Yeah. So with that spell, does that basically mean that I don't have to use another spell slot while that's summoned? It just costs an action.
Yeah, it just costs an action.
Yeah, and
Is it an
I can, and it says I can move whereabouts it is, but is there a limit to, like, can I move it over to say here?
Well, you have it in an entire 60-foot
Yeah,
radius.
the limit is the 60-foot radius.
Ah,
So-
gotcha.
but it's like the entire battlefield, basically.
There's the entire battlefield.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'll just move it over to that area there and hit these two.
I just want to check if it is actually an action or is it a bonus action.
It's
to
action.
cast it.
It is an action.
Okay.
You can look it up in roll 22.
All right.
It says
So
you can use
Yes.
your action to call down lightning in this way again, targeting a different point or the same point.
and just this point here,
Yeah, so just to hit those two there.
Can you hit 3?
you'll get. Yeah.
Oh,
you're
can
gonna
I hit 3?
Yeah, you're gonna hit 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right.
I'm just roll damage now.
Make it 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 deck saves. Nope, not with those. Each of them take the full butt of the 16 damage as they get toasted.
How deep's the water that's in front of me?
As you look over, you probably see it to be 7 to 8 foot deep.
Gotcha. I'll just
But
stay
Merc-
where I am.
You only know because some of the oars kind of bat into against rocks and against the ground.
Actually,
one
how
here's
far are the
already
boats
dead.
apart? Like with the rope, are we like say a foot apart? Are we 10 foot apart?
About 2 foot apart.
Like, could I jump across if I need to?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna chill.
Casimir, you've just seen some great display of powerful magic be cast.
It's like
You jealous, mate?
a little bit impressed. Can I send, for starters, 5 of the coins to attack this one?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just wondering if I can like split them up if I need to.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine because you
This
can.
one's here is dead, remember, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Thank you.
Oh, whoops, 5d10. That's my mistake. 20. Okay, plus 8 on all those. So would a 14 hit?
Why is that so much damage?
A 14.
That's the attack rolls.
That's just the attack rolls. 14 would hit.
Okay.
You see as those 5 coins go split off from the main as your pot of coins split off in half. It's just basically in a vertical line, head, upper shoulder, middle of the spine, lower spine, and through one leg, all of them, slashing on him for 29 damage,
29 he takes.
and it just drops below at your feet.
Then I'll send the other 5 to this guy. Oof. Well, 2 of them miss, I think. 11. Would 11 hit or miss?
No, 11 misses.
Okay. So 20, 15, 28, 23, and 17.
Okay.
And 1 was a crit.
1 was a crit. So crit away. So that's going to be 4 plus your d4 plus the damage. Yeah, we're finishing around about, hopefully at 10:30.
22.
22, exactly on the money, sending this thing to death once again.
What a
Back to
coincidence.
the- As
So
that point,
efficient, you
And
bloody
then,
magic wielders.
and that was a bonus action to that, yeah?
that was my bonus action.
Good work.
If I can... Okay, I'm just going to do it so I hit all of the guys here with a fireball.
Yes! Boom!
Oh my god. That was such bad rolls. But 3 of them will die, I think. 'Cause Ikram butted them up.
You did. Alright, so how many do I have to do?
Uh,
20-foot radius?
9 of them.
Oh, 9?
Deck
Okay.
save.
Alright. Do I have 9d20? I do. I do. What's your spell save DC?
18.
18. Fail, fail. 1 success. Fail. 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 8 fails and 1 success.
The one zombie we can be proud of. Again.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say it's this one here that takes that takes the 5. Whereas these 3 die.
So yeah, they take 20 or 10 if they succeed.
And the rest in that area
Take 20.
Yeah.
10. No, 20.
get real fucked up. And they're scorching quite hard.
They're not dead, they're just undead.
They're not dead, yeah. They're near dead undead. Alright, next up is Belvin. What do you want to do, buddy?
I mean, honestly, there is not much I can do without jumping out of the boat. So,
The situation's looking more under control now, though.
yeah, but I mean, I feel like I don't need to jump out of the boat.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
What I'll do. How far away are you guys from me?
They're quite about 30 feet. Casimir is about 30 feet away from you.
Yep. I am gonna cast Bless on Casimir.
Alright.
And 2 others.
And well, I can't reach Robbie, so it'll be Casimir and Angel and Ikram.
There you go. So you guys all have blessed.
Thanks, me.
Oh, mate.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Okay.
Except
Thank
except
you.
Sandstorm.
Not you, Sandstorm.
I was gonna say,
I know, that's why I said it like that. Couldn't you hear that sarcasm? Thanks.
I could
I
taste
actually
it.
couldn't. It didn't sound like it sounded like an actual sincere thanks.
Oh shit! My sarcasm is too
It
real.
was too good.
Sarcasm
Sorry.
overload.
Alright. So
Oh, I'm so thankful.
for the ghouls, as they just begin to thundering stampede. Oop, no, those ones are dead. I don't want to move those. And they just literally charge on into the rest to the area of the sickening radiance as if they were just charging directly at you. All of them set alight into flame as they all have to make their save. But no matter what damage they do, they're going to die.
If they take 1 damage, they'll survive.
Yeah, it's like it's a roll 4d10 for me as well. As this one begins to walk, charge on up and through the area as well. So, and again,
DC is not 14, man. It's freaking 19.
I know it's so high, but I don't know why it's not doing
As
that.
long as you don't roll negative damage, you'll be fine.
As this one dies, And these guys make their way over, and so do these guys, but more running towards where Ikram is. Oh no, Casimir is. So they have to go through the thing as well. But as they're running through the radius, they look hell bent on just charging through it, even though going through it causes them to catch on fire. Each one of them collapses and burns in this light. So they all just and just begin to drop on a suicide mission, essentially. And I'm just going to move that to the map layer. Oop. It disappeared as it shouldn't have, but that's okay because it's back. As the whole bunch of these guys die and burn away after the sickening radiance, with only a couple left. Literally one left over there in the jungle.
Oh, Billy.
Angel, it is your turn. As this one is just on the cusp of running towards you, just and you see
Just
the triangle.
center that whole ring on it.
Yeah.
I wish I could move it. That would be great.
Is it like a magnifying glass and you just like
Burning all the ants.
The purple glowing rune on its head just shines
Fatality.
bright as its eyes glowing in a soft violet just run towards you.
I would like to do my warlock thing and Eldritch Blast this thing twice, please.
All right, how do you do your Eldritch Blast?
A dragon head forms in her hand, and it just blasts pure force. Just like the mouth opens, and a blast of pure force just goes out towards.
Right, so this energy of force shoots out, streaks across the. As that first one. Pardon?
13 and a 28.
All right, as that first one just clips the shoulder, sending just a little scarring of energy flying over. And your second one, boom, straight into the chest. Roll your damage as both hit. 9 for 18. This
18.
thing staggers as it then just looks you dead and looks your general direction.
Hey, you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
I would like to pull him 10 feet toward me, please.
As the last dragon breath, one that struck his chest kind of swirls and forms into a dragon's mouth and just rips him at the chest and just and it just lurches forward, collapsing into the ground, being pulled into the area of the sickening radiant silver platinum flames. And he just
Scorpion wins.
Right?
Finish him.
and is just completely decimated. And our combat comes to a close.
And that's when Angel will drop second ingredient concentration.
The
Call my coins
radiance
back over.
disperse. The coins fly back into your
Neatly
pouch
into my pouch, and then I'll release them.
in a fine row.
Perfectly stacked.
Kaz, you, as you saw the thing get real up close to you, you did see the symbol, the triangle on their forehead. I'd like you to make an Arcana check.
15.
On the puzzle cube, there is a incomplete rune. Half of that triangle. Basically the upper section of the triangle. So that section there.
Yeah.
And just one of the puzzle cube's faces. In the middle row.
So that's tying back into the weird feeling he had from the cube before.
And you see it does pulsate with, well, it doesn't pulse, but you get that. It's like picking up something that's like a hot cup. You can feel that warmth emanating from it, but not warmth, power, energy. Next few days, as you apply your insect repellent, you pass on through the jungles, encountering multiple beasts, dinosaurs, more hordes of undead. You were chased through one section of the jungle by this living, blood-veined mist until it is defeated. You spend one night on the jungle floors in the heavy rain, as it's no longer safe to traverse down the rivers. What do you do when you can't make camp?
Turn order.
As you delete the turn order,
Put on insect repellent.
you put on insect repellent.
Again.
I remind all, like, I know you guys need it.
Say we can't make camp.
Not saying you can't make camp, but it is.
You have a
coming
tiny
down
hut,
the
don't you, Luke?
We have tiny hut, and it is
Yeah,
very
exactly.
comfortable inside.
So we don't we don't need the spray. Is it a spray actually? What's
All we need
It's-
is a
it's like
portable
a
tiny
gourd.
hut.
It's
leather?
that's
lather
why,
me
Lather
up.
yourself in it.
That's why I
Willy.
said lather us up. Like,
Yeah. Now, the dome, as you cast it, is it transparent? Can you see out? Do you want to see out of it in
Yeah.
this rain?
So we can see out of it, but it's opaque to look into it, so nothing can see in.
And throughout the night, as you all go into your rest, Angel, since you're still awake and everyone pops off to bed in their bedrolls. As the night goes past, you notice one after the other all kinds of ghouls, zombies, and even skeletons approaching on all sides. As they get on close to the hut,
How do they know?
dinosaurs, decayed and rotten, also appearing. A stegosaurus, a dog, this undead beast makes its way to the circle and then begins to lick.
And then a man on a horse with a spiky head comes up. Nah.
No, then a man comes up and
I am
Begins to lick.
getting
an elf
Rob gets the
begins
rest.
to
major
lick.
like Jeepers Creepers vibes.
Begins to lick at the tiny hut. The magic of the wall just,
They can sense magic.
and you see that the runes on the heads glow power.
Oh,
This is a
shit.
natural tiny hut.
This
as
is
they-
like
It's
scary
not
as
magic.
fuck.
Begin and surround the hut. On
And then
all
there's a
sides.
slow zoom out
Claws
of-
them claw at the hut, just trying to consume this magic. Can you make an Arcana check?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Angel.
I'm not magic. Take Casimir.
At that point, if you want to wake up anybody else,
We got a problem.
Yeah, we got a problem.
you come to believe that whatever this sigil means in their minds, it is like they're detecting magic, searching for it, and trying to consume it.
We're gonna need a bigger hut.
Couldn't shoot Casimir. We don't want him.
Yeah, Angel kind of shuffles over and she's gonna shake Belvin. We have a problem.
Belvin will get up and just like, why? What's happened?
You can tell
And I
already.
just, it's just kind of
Didn't take long.
Carl's been practicing for this.
How come everything these things do? They're like they're like cats.
Not the
Literally,
cat.
everything's
There's
a
a
cat.
cat
in
there
this.
as well. It's licking itself and the
Zombies are cats.
All right.
But wait a minute. If they want to
Wait.
consume magic, aren't they magical? So they consume each other?
Are they magic? Or they're just controlled by magic? I don't know.
All right. We're gonna have to wake everybody. So Belv's just gonna shake everybody.
Shit.
Shake, shake, shake.
So no words have to be said right now. We all just look at each other and
Yeah,
go,
'cause we
It's like you're surrounded on all fronts. There is one Stegosaurus looming over the rest. This zombie undead Stegosaurus zooming over the rest of the humanoid ghouls and zombies, just licking and trying to consume this magic hut that's been placed up. And even the Stegosaurus is just...
We need like a Gandalf moment and like summon in bloody eagles to get the hell out of here.
There's only.
It's alright though.
We're
Do
not.
you have a teleport or some shit?
We're not
dude?
too far away from the boats. We're only just off the shore, are we?
But
Yeah, not too far away at all.
We're 360 surrounded though, or degrees.
360.
while
I don't know how
in-
we're gonna get out of this.
While we're in the hut though, we can shoot and attack through it.
Dig a
But
hole.
they- because we were in the hut when it was cast, but they can't attack through it.
Nope.
How much strength is there? They're eating away at it, are
it's
they?
like it's supposed to be an like indestructible dome, basically.
But they're
Like
like
it's just pure
they're
force.
consuming it though. So
Like
Are they actually consuming
Well,
it?
they
though,
just, like,
or is it
licking
just-
it.
Well, that's
are
what
they
he
just licking
said.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angel, you know, it does seem to appear that they are trying to consume it.
Can you do like an investigation, Casimir, to see how long
are they actually having an
we
effect
have?
on it though?
You can make an intelligence check.
roll?
I'm not terrible.
Given the amount of time that the spell could last for, they might be able to get through it
How much time we have?
through maybe
Probably
a
about,
duration of 6 hours.
Start shooting now.
We could dig
Do
a
you
hole.
reckon?
I
Do
mean,
you reckon
Oh.
if I dominate a beast, I could like clear out a pathway, and then we could try and get out?
these things are undead though.
Yeah,
What
they're
if you like
Yeah,
become
but like a
Stug
Stegosaurus,
Trio?
they're still a beast.
yeah, but they're undead.
If it's
They're an
undead,
undead
then it's undead, not a beast.
It changes the whole aspect of the thing.
Of the creature.
What if
Have you
Ikra...
not seen Pokemon? How there's two types now. There's not just the
Was there
not just
undead
water type?
Pokemon?
yeah,
I guess there's ghosts.
beast undead.
Ghost and Dark.
Good combo.
I would suggest the possibility of Angel casting the Radiance again.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea,
Well,
actually.
if it originates outside the tiny hut, will it pass back in through the tiny hut? Like, will it hurt us?
I say no.
I know you said. I'll have to read the spell. I'm going to have a quick read of the spell.
Because the only thing I can think of is that you use that, and we use that opportunity to go to the canoes, and we'll have to start rolling again.
And it is most of the rain, most of the sound of the zombies has been drowned out as well by the horrible storm that's coming down overhead.
Could Deacon come out and just like bulldoze and we just run behind Deacon?
I've got an idea. True. Possible.
That's always pretty useful.
Your idea is true.
I could just control water and make like a tidal wave as well.
Shit, we could just do it all in one. Everyone do their things at once.
You
And
can
just-
do that. You can prepare for that.
If we cast say if I cast tidal wave and it goes past, like if it goes through the hut, if that makes sense, like is it going to knock out the hut or does it go around the hut?
It'll go around the hut.
That's the same
Maybe
thing
I'll do
with
that
the
then.
with the sickening radiance as well. Like, is it the same thing? If it starts outside the hut, will it affect things in the hut?
No.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Excellent.
Like, especially since Tidal Wave is excellent out, everything going
All right.
Passing
You know what we have to do, Kaz. It's time.
Hey,
Radiance
Kyle.
is like,
How
time.
Don't
how
do it.
whale resistant is the hut?
It's the only time.
Don't do
you
it.
will have to make a concentration. Even though it is in place and you've placed the magic, you have placed it, and you have to see how well it maintains up.
Did someone say space whale?
Oh God, here we go.
I
That takes a while to do though, because I got to fly up a fair way.
personally, I think it's either
Yeah, it'll be okay.
I know, just funny. It's like I'm trying to think like what's something that can do a
What's
big
Kyle's
AoE?
worst nightmare?
But it's either Ikram does the tidal wave or Angel does the sickening radiance.
I mean,
And
we
then
could just.
we have to make our way to the canoes in that instance.
But if they constantly come towards magic, right, like the previous ones did, and Angel casts Sickening Radiance like around the hut, they're just gonna keep coming in and burning.
Yeah.
What if she casts the radiance thing away from the hut, and then it's kind of like you know how insects are drawn to those the fly thingies, electric things.
Yeah, but they're
And
drawn
they
to us,
start-
I think.
But we're not casting magic.
No, they're drawn to magic because it's the thing's made out of magic.
Yeah.
So if we create another magic force elsewhere, maybe they'll follow that.
How about I just
Casimir
cast?
could be the bait.
Why not have both? Why not have it slightly off to the side, but still including the hut?
You're right.
I'm
they
just
see
gonna-
the magic and they run towards it and they die. You're right. It's exactly yes. That analogy is very
What do you
good.
think, Angel?
I mean, I have a lot of AoE spells. One of them probably not the best to cast in a forest.
It's a rainforest.
It's currently not raining.
It's a wonderful.
It's currently raining.
Spell.
Pissing
Ah.
rain.
It's a wonderful spell that rains fire over things.
Oh. Well, yeah, that wouldn't affect what's in the hut. And I mean, it's a rainforest currently. It's raining.
But what's the plan after we use an AoE spell? Do we just want to AoE it and then just try to go back to sleep?
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, because at this point, you guys, your long rest would have been interrupted. 'Cause no one's enough.
How long would we have been rested?
3 hours.
Oh, just off that would be a short rest then at least.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
I was
That'd be a
sure.
short rest.
If we can't have a 5-hour rest now to get a full long rest, can we?
No, because your original rest was interrupted.
Yeah, you'd have to start again.
I know. Screw you.
Alright, well,
How about we just?
Back to sleep.
I'm gonna leave it to the casters to make that decision. So.
How about I tidal wave and then I'll cast Pass Without Trace. We can get the fuck out of here, and then we'll get on the boats and go.
The hut's gonna last like another few hours. Why don't we just shoot them while we're inside the fucking hut?
Fine, you do that then. Go for it. See if I can.
But why? Like, I mean, are they?
I mean, are you gonna cast it relaxed or?
Did you?
I'm concentrating.
Did you? Did you find out that they're actually damaging the tiny hut?
He thinks they are.
I think they are slowly damaging it, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
last full duration.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like it has to do something. Either way.
Go for it, Angel.
I mean, if y'all want me to do it, I'll do it.
Hit the red button.
Hit the red button. Yeah, and Angel's gonna do a thing.
Do the thing.
Angel's gonna do a thing.
Show off.
Angel's gonna show off. Angel's really gonna show off.
The red button.
And you watch as the fog in her eyes just turns into a complete radiant light, and wings spread behind her, like just completely made from dragon scales. And then she casts Sickening Radiance.
And you extend
Did you say
out.
dragon wings?
She has dragon wings.
Made
What?
of dragon scale.
Whoa.
And yeah. My DC is not 17. Oh my goodness.
At least it's higher than last time.
How does it change every time?
Even is your name like weird, like overlapping on mine, yours as well?
Yeah, it is.
That's weird.
That link I just put in the chat, I made it start at the right time as well. That is literally us right now.
Oh, good. All right, so that's a lot of damage for that point. So
Got him.
yeah, that is literally you guys right now.
Yeah. I'm like bloody Hawkeye. Who's who? Hulk has to be Belvin.
What?
Um,
I thought it was me.
All right. So spanning from
All
you,
captain.
how does this sickening radiance come past as your wings of dragon scales expand out to the full height as you take flight? Just from it, just rips apart into the areas from the hut and beyond. They all begin to burn out over the top. And that's a lot of damage. The majority of them burn in an instant in the platinum radiant light, whereas the larger beasts, such as the Stegosaurus and the dogs, take a little bit more time to. And you keep this up for the duration of the spell as well, until the entire 10 minutes pass, whereas just more and more are just coming in until the spell, your powers wane as you have to take a couple of seconds to recuperate yourself and bring it back in.
So there was 10 minutes worth of undead.
10 minutes worth of burning of undead just coming to the area.
Does it mean we just have like a
Yeah.
wall of corpses of it now? Like,
Does it look
Well, they mostly burn to ash and just disappear.
okay.
But did you say there are more coming after?
Yeah, 10 minutes worth of the entire spell's duration being cast.
So it's a lot of experience points. Just pointing that out.
This is like the
Think we
best
need to
grinding
pass it.
area. How many? What, are we level 20 yet?
No,
But if there's more, then I mean,
How many,
As-
how many spell slots do you got there, Angel?
as your
Two.
as your spells expended, you see that there is quite a large gap between the now still incoming horde of undead coming towards you. Probably 30 seconds worth
we're gonna have to move.
before they reach into you again.
Yeah, Angel's gonna wave her hand until he goes into her pocket dimension.
Till he just flaps the wings and it's just in a flash of silver light.
Alright, and then alright, Elvin's just gonna quickly move everyone.
I'm casting past that trace.
All right.
And pack everything that we had, bedrolls and whatnot.
We need
quickly.
more sub badges. Oh my god, Viridian, thank you. All right, so if everyone wants to roll me some stealth, plus 10 as you guys escape out of the hut, getting out of here.
21.
Angel's doing great.
Oh, you got 19.
Yeah, 19.
Bossed it.
Belvin gets a 13 at least.
Who are we missing? We're just missing a sandstorm.
no point.
Oh, Drakeasm, you were such a good bloke. Thank you.
He's
I'm
muted
sorry
there.
I was busy, guys. I didn't.
Look, we
Please
need to get
forgive
together
me.
and get these sub badges in 10 months, Viridian. My gosh.
Sorry, Sandstorm, we gotta leave some bait
Oh,
behind.
you're in stealth. Do I have to roll? Come on.
Hey,
All right.
And add 10 to it, bro.
just do
Yeah.
it
If
just
I-
in case, yeah.
If I roll a 1, it's anyone can fail.
Let's get him a 40.
25.
All right,
25.
25.
You rolled a 2.
that's the minimum I have to
A
roll.
1 would be a 14 still, so it'd still be better than Belvin's.
With that, a lot of you managed to make your way away from the mass amount of undead that just seem to continue to close in on this tiny hut as you escape into the night. You gain rest eventually on the canoes, thanks to Casimir's shaping of water keeping the rain at bay as Belvin continues to move through the night and then swapping over in turns.
It's like a bunch of short rests,
Yeah.
essentially.
A bunch of short rests, essentially. But you do manage to get a full night's rest. Next couple of days, there's a lot of this. You see, it's a lot of passing through water, passing down along waterfalls, making your way in through and around the jungle, and coming across hordes and hordes of undead. You even come across a small cavern area that is just that you investigate. If everyone could roll me an investigation check, as you see this small ruined shrine.
I think I got us, guys.
All right. Casimir, I need you to roll me a D100. Angel, I need you to roll a D100.
23.
Plus 11, mate. Come on.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're 23 on a 23. Oh, wow.
Doing your fancy roll. I don't know how to do it still.
On a 23, you find what you believe to be a in a little enclosed coffer, lined with ruined velvet and padding, is a little vial. After investigating it and figuring out what it is a potion of cold resistance.
Cool.
And
Literally.
Angel, yeah, you find a potion of greater healing as well within the same place. Whereas everyone else finds
Death.
Kaz gives Angel a thumbs up. Like, magic. Look at all these other plebs.
everyone else finds
I'm bloody
20
rolling,
years
alright?
old, 79 gold.
Yeah.
79 gold for everyone else. As
Sandstorm just multiplied his gold by 5.
Hey, you don't know that.
But you know the shame of it.
I hide the shame. One tier. It's fine. I got plenty of gold back at home.
So who's taking all that gold?
as
so
your
we write
days
that
in the
down
jungle wind on off, eventually you make your way through the foliage. You see this crude timber fortification, a walled compound with watchtowers and tents inside it, circled by a ditch bristling with sharpened stakes. You see this large gatehouse faces the river, on the shore of which are 4 rowboats tied to a wooden post. Scattered around the fort are piles of charred human corpses, flayed animal carcasses, all swarming with flies. On the largest tent within the compound, there is a white banner of the Order of the Gauntlet. And that's where we're going to end our session tonight.
Interesting. Whereabouts are we coming from?
The river.
The river.
From the river. So you guys are coming from north up the river.
I completely forgot we're in boats then.
Yeah.
Canoes are all a ruse the entire time. We're going by the
Yeah.
jungle.
I'm sure that would have been a great time if we went by the jungle.
They're all clones.
Oh, yeah.
It's like weeks of traveling, getting swarmed by undead.
Basically, yeah. It was
That
like
was terrifying.
yeah, it was like eight days passing of just haunting undead chasing after you. And we can say that you guys can do some downtime activities.
I'm actually glad that, like, if you ended it at they are surrounding you 360 degrees, and that's where we end it,
That's
I'll
what
be
I
like,
thought we were gonna end.
you ended it nice, relaxing a bit.
Okay, I thought about it and I thought, man, that would make a great let-in to the next episode. Just start with that mass combat.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah, I'll pull this one punch.
Yeah. Usually it's like that. You have plenty of them.
Well,
One.
it would have depended on what we did.
It's the calm before the storm. That's what it is, isn't it?
So we're going to do some XP math for that this swarm.
I feel like if we
Yeah.
10 minutes
yeah.
worth of thousands of ghouls.
That's a
Angel wants some of Casimir's rituals.
Oh, you want to learn some?
Yeah. I have ink.
Trade your rituals.
Trade some rituals around.
Yeah, you guys could definitely have done that.
Yeah.
Although Casimir does tire out eventually, whereas Angel is just
Angel can just like keep on going.
Oh,
as if sleep
Get wrecked,
doesn't affect her.
Yeah.
get fucking wrecked.
Just warlock things.
And she can just study all
Just like,
night.
Are you sure you're not a zombie?
How are you doing
We've all
this?
been
It's just
tricked.
just the best smile on her face. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. This was a really fun session. Thank you so much, Tree Hugging Druid. Jeanette, you were a pleasure to play with. What does everyone else think?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was sick.
Thank you for coming.
Carried us through.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, lucky we had that AoE.
Like, oh.
Carried us through.
Come back anytime.
We're just watching the fireworks and like camping chairs.
What is-
Literally just within the hut, just like between the four of you, just like, yeah, nice.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, wow. Like the joy of it passed after 2 minutes, and then you're just like, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it smells now. Casimir, can you fix that? Casimir.
Certainly. Now it smells like flowers.
That smells like clouds. So, thank you so much, Jeff, for hanging in with us tonight. You can make the next session, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you get some sleep today.
Yeah.
like-
You do not seem like you're
Eventually.
gonna sleep.
Wait, I thought Angel didn't need sleep.
I mean, Angel doesn't. Tree does.
It's like what? It's 8 o'clock there now? 9?
It is almost 9 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. Go and get some day sleep at least. Try to get that.
You're more
long
awake
rest.
than I am. This is
Yeah,
that's
I was gonna
ridiculous.
say, you don't look like
That would be
you slept yet.
because of this wonderful thing called Mountain Dew.
True.
You're not gonna get to sleep now. You're like sitting there going,
Sugar. All right. Well, how about? Well, thank you so much, everyone. You can check us out on here next week for Dragons Brew D&D, where we will take Angel to the glorious Camp Vengeance and see what goes on from there. You check on down in the chat. Here's our Twitters and our Discord if you want to come join us, talk to us.
Updated.
I'm going to try be a little bit more present on the socials and on the Twitch now, but I'm currently just in the process of moving. As you can see, I've had to move things and stuff, and the cat is so devastated that the display case is no longer there. It was laying literally on the floor, very sad. But
oh,
I'll be moved and set up soon. Thank you so much, Jeanette. You can also check her out on her Twitters and on the socials. If you want to give us a little outro and piece or whatever, if anyone else wants to do one.
you can check also Dragons and Cats on my talk show Monday night, where we talk about all things D&D.
I'm excited.
And Dragons and Cats is my special guest. So you can catch that at 9 p.m. Monday, Sydney, Australian time. I'm not sure what that is, but it's in my panel, the top countdown. If you can't
What was
look
that, 9
up
o'clock?
different time zones. Yeah, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. So, yeah, that'll be, 7 a.m. Wake on up for a coffee.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can come visit me and Kyle on the Vice on Saturdays.
Look, I always seem to forget to say that.
Good job, Kyle.
I'm really good at this, trust me.
Yeah, you definitely need somebody
You've
else.
only
to
got
do
one job,
whiteboards
Kyle.
and stuff, so.
The guests, I think the guests are better at the shout outs and
guests
the.
are better.
I guess literally better than me, to be honest.
Well, I guess better than all of us today.
Is this correct? Did I do that wrong?
that's true.
Oh, I think that's correct,
I
right?
think that's generally the case most of the time anyway.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. That's why we bring them on.
That's fair.
We need some
just so
assistance.
I don't have to
Yes.
do the work.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing I do. I outsource everything.
Yep.
All right. Let's get a raid happening. Thank you also for the donations tonight.
Subs.
As we support and the subs. My
The
God.
subs, the follows,
The
the
follows,
donations, the
Yeah.
bits.
Thanks for just hanging out.
Amazing.
Yeah, thanks for coming and joining some D&D. We're silly people.
Yeah, thanks for watching us not play D&D very well. Well, Tree Hug and Druid did, but we just, we do our thing.
Yeah, I hope you like the chaos that was.
And
Which is
always
Tree
is.
Hugging Druid and Co.
Yeah. The guest outshines the actual players, and we've been here for way too long.
He does. It's great.
How many years have we been doing this now?
You see, I never thought
this
I would
is our
use
first
that
game, right?
invocation, and then he was just like on the edge.
That was perfect. I'm so glad you did that. All right. Thank you for joining us. We're going to go raid a friend of ours. Who is it again? I forgot the name. Nictacular42.
Let's go.
15 hours.
We're going to rate him as we're 15 hours ahead of EST. If you're not wrong, I have no idea. Let's see if I did this right. I did it
Sydney.
right.
First try, Carl.
Yeah,
It's a miracle.
Yay. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye now. Bye. Bye now.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye now. Bye.
Bye.